What's poppin', y'all? We back with episode 5. Yeah, 5, right?
We
yeah,
five. We
yeah.
5, man. We into it, man. We getting into it.
We got a special guest here today, y'all. This is my friend Disha. I wanted to bring her on the show because Disha is like the person that I talk to about everything, kind of like a counselor. Yeah, kind of like counselor. She always like make me look at stuff from like different perspectives, and she just gonna look at stuff all around the board. So that's why I wanted to bring her in, because she has great conversation. And
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Well, we want to welcome to the Be Realistic podcast. We'll be having a lot of different guests. Everybody's perspective, we love to have it. You know what I mean? This is the podcast where it's real and raw shit. We don't want anybody on here who's not going to keep that shit raw.
Yeah, facts.
So, you know, we're going to get into that real shit, man. You know what I mean? So, welcome to the best podcast in the motherfucking world. You know what I mean? We out here. But yeah, though, man, we can get straight to it. Exactly, man. So we want to discuss, you know, those people who act like they really want to fuck with you, act like they want to be your friend, but they really want something else. They want the
different
cookie.
Motives.
Right. They got like underlying motives and stuff like that they really want from you, you know, and they get upset once you decide to be like, you know, once they make their move and you be like, hey, damn, I thought you really wanted to be my friend, but you really wanted to fuck with me. So just people who act like they want to be your friend, but they're chilling and really want to fuck with you. What kind of experience y'all have had with men?
I'm gonna let you go first.
I've experienced it with a guy who I called my best friend, and we were really close, and we vibed really well. We laughed all the time. We kick it all the time. We would go out. Like, I would tell him about different guys.
So there was no signs though? There was no signs?
No signs.
It'd be signs. Y'all girls just be... Y'all just don't be looking into it. Like, y'all just, I don't know, like, there had to be some signs.
If
man.
it was signs, I'd say it was signs. It was no signs.
It was no signs. All right, continue.
We vibed up. Like,
see, when you say vibe,
that's fine right there.
And it wasn't just me and him vibing. It was a bunch of us all the time, but we clicked because we thought
y'all
the
never
same
chilled
shit
alone or nothing like y'all never went out to eat?
He would get in traffic. We smoked together sometimes.
That's
He would get in
vibing.
traffic with me.
That's vibing.
But that's like me vibing with Kelsey. That don't mean she won't be.
It's different. With
It's
a guy.
different. It's different for a guy, but it wasn't different for me. So I didn't see it like that. He
Yeah,
wasn't flirting with me. He wasn't saying you thick and like he wasn't saying none of that. He was like really being a friend.
When it comes to men, any quality time that we spend with you, to a degree, it's a vibe with us. Like, we just don't pull up. Like, we just not about to waste our gas or waste our weed or just not consistently. Like, we might do it one time on some cool shit, but when a man consistently just, you know what I mean, pull it up, because some niggas are more smooth than others. You ain't got every nigga who's gonna come out the blue and be like, oh, what's up, da-da-da-da. Some niggas not awaiting the wings. You know why? Because I was one of them niggas one time. But,
So you don't feel like guys could be friends with women?
Only like ugly women.
Really?
Like women.
Oh my god!
Yeah, man. Only ugly women, man. Like women they're not attractive to. But so okay, so
But no, you said ugly women.
Yes, ugly men or women. That's when somebody can be.
Are you Kelsey's
friends.
friend?
You said what again?
Are you Kelsey's friend?
Of course, but
Is
the
she
difference
ugly?
is the difference is between me and Kelsey is that I'm not like other men. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, hold on. I'm not like other men. Again, when it's all said and done, me and Kelsey both got motion. We both got options out here and shit like that. Mm-hmm. And when we met each other, if you know one thing about me is I'm about my business.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So as long as I know Kelsey, me and her been handling business. We have a business relationship. Even people that I work with, when it comes down to business, I was operation manager for 8 years and never slept with anybody. So my money is always going to come before anything.
And one thing I will say, we've never hung out on nothing other than business.
Thank you.
So you saying you wouldn't go out to eat with me?
Not like no shit like that. The relationship we got now is way too valuable for me to ever cross that line.
No, I'm saying me and you couldn't go out as friends.
Of course, because it's business. Yeah, we're gonna go there and sit, chop it up, this and the third.
So it's really about how you get into the friendship.
Exactly. It's how you get into it. So, and at the end of the day, it's how you guys first started and how valuable it is as a man. Again, most of these niggas are looking for a nut. There's not too many. How many businessmen do you guys actually know who are serious and really on their shit? Real businessmen who really got some shit going on. They're not gonna ever jeopardize their fucking money or a good friendship over a nut. So again, I get exactly what you're saying. I agree with you. Most men will not be able to do it, but I really handle my shit, so it's a big difference. You know what I mean? But I agree with you though.
But I was just speaking on when you contradicted yourself and you said that it can't happen unless the girl or the guy is ugly. I just wanted to put emphasis on you.
Well, that's cool. That's cool. I can correct this. There's nothing wrong with going back on.
And that she's gorgeous.
Again,
and you want to try to say it's because I'm different. I'm
not saying again because I am. There's exception to the rules. There's no exception. I'm 6'5". Is everybody 6'5"?
Okay, that's
no.
You generalized me.
Hold on,
and you
which
separated
is
yourself.
Which is the truth. That's not every nigga in the NBA. Not every nigga in the NFL. So there are people who are separate. The problem with society is that we try to act like there's no 1%. Nah, yes, there's separation for everybody.
It
100%.
is, and
correct.
So the simple fact is that I feel I disagree with you.
But to ask your question is that am I attracted to Kelsey in that way? I'm not.
I wasn't asking you.
But that's what I'm saying. Just because you're not attracted to somebody like that doesn't mean they're ugly. So again, we can use a different word besides ugly. But I'm not attracted to her like that.
Yeah,
so,
you should have said attracted. You said ugly.
Well, it's the podcast. So again, we're going to use that again. We can switch attractive or ugly or however you want to use this shit like that.
You mean attractive?
It's the same thing.
No, it's
if you
not.
If you call somebody ugly, again, we're on a podcast, so we're talking like on some extreme shit. But if we want to bring it back to a personal level, majority of people that you don't want to fuck with or some shit like that, they're unattractive. Let's just be real. That's how it happens.
But they're not. They don't have to be ugly because they're not.
Well, no, they're not. Again, however you want to spin it. However,
no, you don't get to word it so it can fit you.
No, it's not fitting me. Ugly and attractive is the exact same thing. It doesn't. You try to go back and forth.
Every time you say something, you spin it.
It's
so
not
it
a
can fit what you're
spin.
saying.
Do we have to Google the definition of ugly and attractive?
No, but I mean,
do we have to? Because it's all they're
synonyms.
I don't have to. They're synonyms of each other.
No,
ugly and unattractive.
No, you can be attracted. You can find somebody handsome and not be attracted to them. You can find somebody ugly. Of course, you're not gonna be attracted to them because they're ugly. But it's nice looking people that I'm not attracted to.
And
you cute, but I ain't attracted to you.
See, the wild part is just because you find somebody attractive does not mean, or unattractive, we want to use that word to make it fit you better, that doesn't mean that they're not cute to somebody else. You know what I mean? So if somebody calls me ugly, you know what I mean? That I can't be like, oh, I guess everybody thinks me ugly. No, it's nothing wrong with somebody not being attractive to me.
How they feel.
Thank you. It's not a big deal. You can't be upset or, this is the third because somebody call you ugly. Nigga, somebody's ugly to everybody out here. So we mixing words. So if unattractive make you feel better, that's fine. Because if a girl tells me she's not attracted to me, what I'm gonna think?
You're gonna feel ugly.
Thank you.
That's your personal problem. That is your personal problem.
No, but thank you. Which is
problem.
Cool, but that's how I feel. So that's the only thing I'm saying.
Exactly.
But continue your story.
But anywho,
y'all got done smoking and chilling.
Okay, yeah. So we vibed for a minute. We've been cool since high school. We smoking, we chilling. He wasn't supplying the weed all the time. We matched.
How old was y'all?
Matched.
How old was y'all when y'all was doing this? How old? Like how many years? Y'all know each other since high school. How long was y'all kicking it and shit?
So probably since probably since 9th grade up until 23, 24. The friendship ended after that.
Wow, that's a long time.
But it was on and off because I moved out of state.
That's still a long time. Y'all probably still kept in contact.
No, we didn't.
Oh, okay.
No, we didn't.
So how did it get to that point? Like, what happened to make it be like, you know what I mean? And did you look as like you look now? Like, was you attractive as you are now, or was you like when you first met you? I'm talking about in high school. So you grew up. So you look the same from now until then.
Fire.
From you was the same attractiveness.
What I just said.
Because usually what happens is when you get older, we start looking better. So I was trying to give you credit, so you probably started looking even better.
I was fire as a youth.
I bet that then. So what happened? So what happened when?
What happened is that he told me he had a dream about me, and he said it was sexual.
I don't know why niggas do that.
And that shit hurt my feelings.
That's the wackiest shit. I don't know why niggas do that. No, but seriously, it hurt my feelings. Because I'm like, damn, now the friendship is gone. It was awkward. Off of that, was he?
Oh yeah.
Was he vivid with it? Like when he tell what he was doing with it and shit? Or
that nigga told me I was crying.
He tried to say that the D was so good that you was crying?
Yes, he told. Why did you laugh?
My God.
He was pouring out his heart. Yeah, and I was like, that's awkward. So now we can't about it.
You don't think y'all could have salvaged that in no form or fashion?
I wasn't attracted to him like that.
Come back from
was he?
So why does it?
So let's go back to it. Was he ugly? No. But was I attracted to him? No.
You wasn't, exactly.
He just wasn't my type. But he had a nice face, baller, good physique.
What you didn't like about him?
I didn't like like he was real conservative, and I like niggas that know what they want and like get what they want. You know what I'm
So
saying?
that was
Like,
unattractive to you.
Yeah, I wasn't attracted to that personality trait. So.
Got you. I definitely understand.
Not romantically.
What's the question you had asked?
Which one?
You said what ends it for us?
Yeah, no, I was asking her what she told me. She said, you know, what ended it was that question that he said he had that dream about her.
Yeah.
And that's what ended it for her, the friendship, when he said that, you know, they had a dream about her crying on the date. So that's what ended it for her and stuff like that.
But I feel like it's different with men though, because if a woman was to tell you that she had a dream about you or something, I feel like it wouldn't be as serious as it would be for us. Like for us, we like, nah, that's over with. Yeah, like it's weird.
It just depends. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that was just corny. You know what I mean? So just the way, if she come at me on some corny shit like that, then I'm gonna probably feel like that. You know what I mean? But if I'm not attracted to you, then I'm just not attracted to you. And honestly, if you ain't had sex with somebody and you've been around them for that long, and y'all ain't never had no sexual passes or no shit like that, dude gotta read the fucking room. It's just, y'all been around each other, y'all been alone with each other, and she ain't never tried no shit. I'm pretty sure you were talking to him about breakups and shit.
That's what I don't.
No, I wasn't talking to him about breakups, like link ups and shit like that.
But still, though, that's still
into
information.
y'all's friendship when he did this?
So probably like 5 years after.
Dang,
so like 5 years after me moving back here into it, he said that.
So it took you 5 years to.
Well, a lot of dudes will wait
shot?
in the wings. A lot of niggas will wait in the wings. They'll be fucking on other women. You know what I mean? Act like they, want to be your friend, and they can wait. Men can wait years. Niggas can wait
Well,
years.
just like he said, he probably was doing some signs, but I wouldn't catch him.
Yeah, and a lot of times y'all women be so oblivious to certain shit to men. Like, it's stuff that we do that we not gonna do with just anybody or just our so-called friends and shit like that. You know what I mean? It's just certain shit certain lines that men are not going to cross. I'm not just about to just be randomly spending all my time with you and alone time with you, like smoking with you, pulling up with you,
but I have
doing a bunch of shit.
I've had a few male friends that never crossed any lines like that with me either. Like,
well, Kelsey, it's the way that you conduct yourself too, though. Like, again, Kelsey is not like the regular female when it comes down to your emotions. You're not a super just emotional person. That's why me and you vibe. Why I like the way that me and you are super cool, because I like the way how you carry yourself. You're not crying about a nigga. You know what I mean? You're not online being super emotional and shit like that. And if you are, you keep that shit to your friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I never knew that.
I don't know
That's what I'm about to say.
My dog
That's what I'm about to say.
My dog don't
But that's what I'm
cry.
saying. Yeah, so you keep it to your friends. So again, and vice versa with me. I talk to my partners too. You're never gonna see me too up or too low. Yeah. So I respect
I'm gonna
people.
take my L in silence. You ain't never gonna know.
Yeah.
Me in that room screaming.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be like, I
can't believe this.
Yeah. And then I'm
As you should though.
Yeah.
And that's how you're supposed to keep. You're not supposed to be bearing all your information to everybody. Everybody don't deserve to get to know your fucking struggles and what the hell going on between you. They ain't supposed to know that shit. Because most of us don't give a fuck. Niggas, all the times I laugh when somebody posts some shit on social media. Yeah, my nigga cheated on me and he that Kelsey, look at this dumb motherfucker. God, that's all they doing. They screenshotting it and passing around in groups.
Yeah.
That's it. So at the end of the day, why are you sharing your personal information? Talk to your dog. Let her give you that real information and go from there and shit like that. But no, men will wait for years to hit some cat. And you know why I know? Cause I did it. I did it. That's all I know. I did it.
Wow.
Clap it up for your boy. I waited.
sucker shit.
Nah, it really wasn't though. It's not sucker shit.
That was some sucker
The reason why it's not sucker shit. Exactly, because I smacked.
Wow.
That's why it wasn't sucker shit. It was sucker shit.
Wow, he put
Because
in
I
the
smacked.
time.
I smacked. Exactly. At the end of the day, I wouldn't act like I was her just like, I'm not.
Yeah, I was genuinely cool. Like,
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, if it was consensual, how's it sucker?
Because you should have automatically went in.
Nah, it don't work like that. Not every time. Not every time. Not every time. Facts. Yep. Sure do. Nah, it's called being tactical. I'm the army, baby. I'm the army, baby. I'm just not about to. I'm the U.S. Army, baby. I'm not about to just go straight into it. I'm gonna do my research. You hear me? I'm gonna do my research. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do my research. No, I don't get lucky. I didn't come out and say, "Oh, I had a dream about you," and you was crying. It does. Oh no. It definitely matters. It definitely matters. Because if it was me, I would have smacked.
You would
Yeah, me. Yeah, oh yeah.
attracted to
Yeah. I'm not saying you is though. I would have came at it
so
because
what
I
you
would have
mean?
came out a different route.
But you
I would have
feel
did the
like
way
that.
you did
You
it.
supposed to feel
No,
like that.
I would have came at
but
it.
it's false.
Thank you.
For the
Thank you.
crowd.
As a man, again, you supposed to
Baby,
have confidence in
if
yourself,
nah,
man.
you don't wait. You don't wait with
It's a
confidence
way
with me.
that you do
You
it
be
though.
aggressive.
No,
If
he
you want me,
knew.
you better come get me.
Nah, it's
If
the way
you
that
don't,
you
I
do
ain't
it. It's a
fucking with
way,
you.
and that's when you
I
get
don't
turned
want
down.
you.
A nigga gonna pull up to her just like, baby, what's up? She gonna be like, nah, I don't want you.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
It
certain
dep-
niggas.
No, baby.
The men that y'all want them. The men that y'all want them. There is no waiting or
If
da.
you ugly and you do that, I ain't gonna want you. If I'm attracted to you and you pull that stuff,
You just said dude was attractive. You just said dude was.
I said if I'm attracted to you.
I got you then.
Listen,
Okay,
listen.
but I'm using your definition. You said ugly, right?
If I'm attracted.
But before
to
that, you said ugly. Before
Oh,
you said
my
that, I said
Lord.
ugly. We got the recordings, baby. We got the recordings.
This dude talking about, like,
We
he
got the
reaching
recordings.
so
I'm not
hard. I wanna
reaching.
slap his hand. He
I'm
reaching
not
so
reaching.
hard.
I want
Like, what is you
to.
talking
So
about?
I want to give. Okay, I want to go back to it again. I'm just saying, me personally.
Go back to it, cuz.
I'm talking about me personally. I would have smacked because I wouldn't have said no stupid.
But what would you have said?
See, it was what I would. Hold on. It's not what I would have said. It's what I would have done.
What would you have done?
That's the difference.
What would you have done?
That's different.
You would have caressed my
He
face.
apply that
Nah,
pressure.
I wouldn't have did. No, I don't cross.
You would have blocked me into a
no.
corner and been like, "This shit is up."
Nah, is that what you like? That was what the fuck I would have.
Bitch, I'm like, "Shit, you need to fuck."
Is that what you like, man?
I don't know.
Nah. So I wouldn't have been on no shit like that because I can tell, like you said, you moved around a lot, right? You said you traveled before you came back here and shit like that, right? So when he said that to you, where was y'all at, in the car or some shit? Or
I was in Miami.
y'all was in Miami
We
and
was
shit?
over the phone.
Oh, see, y'all weren't even around each other.
Mm-hmm.
That's the number one fucking mistake right there. Of course, why the fuck is he saying that shit over the phone? So I wouldn't have said that to you over no fucking phone.
Even if he said it in person,
Which
I would be
is
scared.
cool, but it's I wouldn't have did what the fuck he have done. Like it would have been some shit leading up to it. Like first of all, I would have made sure that you gave me a pass first. I wouldn't have went in cold fucking turkey.
Yeah.
What you
Well,
mean? What, like a pass? What you mean?
Like I would have need you to flirt with
Some
me
kind of
back,
sign,
something
yeah.
like you know
He
what I mean.
never flirted.
And that's what he fucked up at. I would have tried to flirt with you.
He just came straight up.
Right, that nigga went raw.
He said I can't hold it in no more.
Yeah, he went raw. Nah, nigga.
I love raw emotion, but not from that nigga. Though.
Nah, man.
You gotta work it up.
Yeah, you gotta work that shit up. It's just like when I'm in the club and I'm looking at you. If you look at me and turn your head, start laughing at me, I'm not gonna come holler at you. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna come say something. I need you to look at me, smile.
Stare for a minute.
Yeah. Oh, look at him, girl. You know what I mean? If you're not doing that shit, and you just move your head real quick. Do that motherfucker like you like eyes, but that nigga ugly, and you move your head because he caught them eyes. No, I'm not about to walk up. We know the signs as a man.
So wait, the crazy part is that I don't smile back at niggas. Like, so how would you, if a girl
You
don't smile
definitely
back
do.
at
You
me?
definitely do. You
definitely
No, I'm
don't.
saying
No.
you gonna know.
Yes,
Like,
you're gonna
you
know regardless. When you are attracted to
I don't smile.
if you're attracted to a man, you're gonna smile a bunch as you go on this podcast. But if you're
But I ain't gonna smile at no dude if we
if
eye
you
to
are
eye.
attracted to a guy, you're going to give him some type of something.
Yeah,
I'm
some
not
type
gonna
of
smile. It
don't
which
have
is
to
cool.
be a
It
smile.
don't have to be a smile, but it's gonna be your
You gonna
body
know.
language. Yes.
So what is the body language?
You
for a
tell
girl
me,
that
I don't know
smile?
what you do
I
when you
said
like a
for a
nigga.
girl that doesn't smile at you, how do you know if she's feeling you? If y'all make eye contact,
It's multiple things. So if we're for one, it's the eye contact. If you're giving me continued eye contact,
Yeah.
that's one sign right there. Because when you see a nigga that you do not like, you gonna
Yeah.
nigga, you gonna cut them
I'm
bitches.
kind of competitive. So
You gonna
I
cut-
feel
you gonna cut
spiritual
them
until you
bitches.
break eye contact first.
I guess so, man. But
Yeah, like, cause
yeah.
what you looking at?
And like I said, we got some people who are different, you know what I mean? But there's gonna be some 9 times out of 10, a woman's gonna give you some type of sign. That nigga just went in, I had a dream about you and you were crying on the
Right
dick.
off the grid.
Crying on the dick.
He didn't say that.
Yeah, you said you was crying.
I still have
It-
feelings for him. So stop making.
It
fun of
feels
me,
so
please.
good. He's crying. That shit crazy. But I'm not, first of all, it's first mistake. He didn't get any type of, he didn't get no signal. It's like when you like somebody's picture on Instagram,
Yeah.
and if they don't like your shit back, nigga, 9 times out of 10, it's really no motion or shit like that. It's just a sign. And if you don't get no sign, I'm not going in unless there was a
Yeah,
sign.
especially not
What if I
with
led
you.
Yeah.
him on with something though?
And you didn't know it.
Yeah, and I didn't realize it. Like,
Cause like you said, you weren't attracted to his ass. So sometimes,
so you wasn't
yeah,
looking at
there's certain women that they might do signs. Like I know, so like me personally, I'm a very self-aware, so I can tell when a woman is throwing herself at me. But you was looking at him as so much as a friend, and you weren't
Right.
attracted to him. You wasn't looking for that. You know what I mean? You wasn't looking. You was never looking for that. So
maybe me like touching him made him feel like, yeah, we got a chance.
y'all, no, y'all kicking it. Y'all talking on the phone every day. Like when men are putting that time. You said what?
We didn't.
Well then, I thought y'all said y'all was friends. So what made y'all friends?
But we wasn't friends like me and a homegirl. Like we was tight, but we wasn't like my best friend. That's my
if y'all was
homegirl
tight, how much y'all talked? Like I'm trying to figure out what made.
Okay,
y'all
so
tight.
we probably would link maybe 3 times a week, if that, and we'll
That's
go a long
That's
time
a
without
lot.
talking though in between that. So we wasn't just kicking it all the time, but he was the closest.
Yeah, he
thing.
definitely wanted to smack. He definitely wanted to smack. He definitely wanted to smack.
5 years.
And y'all girls just be trying to, y'all be doing dudes dirty like that. Like a lot of times, y'all women just be like,
See how that nigga putting it all on me?
yeah,
Shit.
yeah. It's not your fault though. You know what I mean? Like when I tell dudes, get the fuck out the friend zone immediately. Dudes, get out the friend zone. If you know she's not feeling you like that, you wasting your time, or you know she's not in your league or some shit like that.
They genuinely
get out
do
the
want to
friend
be
zone.
friends with you, but then when they be friends with you,
Nah, that's
they
not
start
genuine.
liking you.
That's
Or
not
you can
genuine.
stay in the friend zone
It's no
and smack
longer.
like he did.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
take his advice.
Yeah.
Get out the friend zone and stay in it.
Nah, see, no, the difference between me and other niggas is I'm going to get a signal. So I'm going to get out of there. I'm not going to be chilling
I
in
ain't
the,
finna be
I'm
in
not
the
going to be
friend
that,
zone.
I'm not going to be dancing in the friend zone forever. No, I'm going to hop in the friend zone. Oh,
See where we at?
oh,
with
me.
it?
She smiled a little bit. Oh, she want me to pull up. I rubbed on her thigh a couple times. Oh, she rubbed on my back. She fed me. Oh, we in there. We about to,
Oh yeah.
we in there. You know what I mean?
Oh.
But if I hop in there, she like, oh no, I'm not really fucking with him. She's not really texting me back like that. She's not really smiling. She just talking to me about other niggas. Yeah, Devontae can keep fucking the shit out me and let me get up out of here. Let me get the hell. Let me jump up out that motherfucker. I'm jumping up out of there. No, she not. When a woman start talking to you about other niggas, 9 times out of 10, nigga,
You ain't never getting no chance.
Bruh,
You
is she
ain't
that
never
comfortable
getting no
talking about, yeah, he was fucking the shit out of it. And you sitting there, oh damn, that's crazy. Nigga, you a friend. Get about the friend zone.
But
You ain't
what's
never
weird is
smacking.
the niggas that you talk to about other men and they still
The what?
try to fuck with you. Like that you like a friend that I would talk to about niggas and then like you still would try to fuck
Oh yeah,
with
they still try to apply pressure. They don't care.
Of course, because men look at any type of, and I be telling women that I talk to, men look at any type of attention. Well, not every man, but a lot of men who don't get women or don't get conversation, any conversation you give them, they feel like you like them. It's just like when a nigga buy you a drink in the club and you accept it, but you really wouldn't fuck with the nigga like that. Now he's following you around because you gave him some attention.
Oh my God, yeah.
This is chess, not checkers. And so I agree with you, but I also feel like it is a calculation to listen to a woman talk about her sexual experiences. If you a dude that's comfortable with what you finna lay down, you can listen to a bitch talk about who she fucked and how she fucked them, because you get an idea of what she like. Instead of you feeling
Kevin
like
Gates.
you just gonna leave out the friend zone. Now let me chill real quick to figure out why this nigga wasn't pleasing you.
Yeah, so
when I
can do it.
smash,
So question-
I'm gonna wet that shit up.
So question for y'all two then. So I understand her telling me her sexual experience, like, hey, one time, or, you know, I like this, you know what I mean? But if she's saying Tyrone from high school put this dick in my spine, and tomorrow I'm going to go get some more of this dick, like my boy Kevin
my
Gates said,
God.
he punching that dick in her, like my boy Kevin Gates was saying. If you are going that detailed and you telling her, hey, tomorrow, bestie, I'm about to go get my back, you know what I mean, bent up. That's not a girl who's attracted to you. No person that
all.
no man that you're attracted to, you're not gonna go into that detail.
No.
And even if you just met me and we just started talking and you was messing with somebody else, if you think there's a future with me, you're not going to go into that detail with me. You're gonna just keep it
That's
cool.
true.
You're not. But if a nigga that you do not give a fuck about, oh yeah,
Oh, God, I'm
let
telling
me
you everything.
let me
I
call
don't
you back.
care.
I'm about to get some
Yeah.
dick. He at the door right now.
Yeah.
You're not gonna talk like that with me. And if you are, you know, shout out to you. But most women are not going to be that for
You
work
would?
with it.
Very honest.
Cap, bruh. Cap. We need to stop the cap. Any nigga that you are attracted to,
You want me to be like every girl you done fuck with.
hey, maybe
How you
so.
an exception to the
Maybe
rule, but I
yeah.
ain't?
Because I'm 6'5", I was born
What that
exception.
mean?
What you mean? There's not too many 6'5" niggas. What you mean?
So what?
There's nothing wrong.
Your
Wow,
height ain't
so
got
what?
shit to do with the exception to no rule.
I'm just letting
so
you know
think
though.
So wait, no.
So
Okay,
you're telling men,
you
you're telling
disagree.
men that you
disagree,
like.
right?
So if a dude come out and ask me things like
That's a
that,
different story,
no,
though.
you
That's a
can
different
let
story,
me
though.
finish.
Go ahead, but don't
You
change
can
it
let
up
me
though.
finish.
Don't change it up
If
though.
a dude come out and
I didn't
ask
say that.
me,
I didn't say that.
why you won't let? Is that
Because-
because you 6'5"? Is that why I can't
Facts,
finish what I was
facts.
saying?
No, you gotta
No,
know.
you're not gonna cut me off.
I'm
Hold
not
on.
cutting you off.
So if a dude asks me,
Okay.
I'm going to tell him. Not only that, if we casually talking and we just in conversation, you know how you meet somebody, y'all get to sex. Y'all start talking about shit that y'all done did. Y'all start talking. Somebody asks, when the last time you fucked? I'm grown as fuck. I'm gonna tell you the last time I fucked.
So you're just gonna come straight out. You're gonna come straight out.
Why would I lie?
I believe
That's
it.
not what I'm saying. Though. You're not. That's why I tried to cut you off before you went to that soliloquy. What I said was, you're not going to. With your homegirls, when Kelsey called and there's some dick out the door, you're gonna be like, "Hey, Kelsey, let me hit you back. There's a nigga at the door. I'm about to get my back blown out. I'm gonna call you back." You're not gonna volunteer the information to a dude that you're like. Again, if I ask you, I respect you being honest. Hell yeah, be honest. Like I respect that.
Right,
but you're not gonna just volunteer the information like you're gonna do with a friend. I got homegirls where I would just tell them like, "Hey, I'm about to go smack this female real quick. I'm gonna text you tomorrow," because it's strictly homegirls.
I have done it, but it was for a reaction.
And that's what I'm saying. But
I really was finna go do it, but like I said, it's chess, not checkers. I'm just trying to
right, but you get what I'm saying. You're not volunteering somebody that you like. That's what I was saying.
And no, I did like him.
No, which
I'm
is
weird.
Cool. No, you're not. Like you said, you was doing it for a reason. Though.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out.
And that's what I'm saying, though.
How would you
like
feel?
me? Do you really like
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and it was true. I was finna go do something. Some freaky shit, but I'm just like, how he react? He was too cool about it, and they ain't feeling me.
Yeah.
You supposed to be cutting up about it.
And that's my point. That's my point.
But I did like him though. But people play mind games.
But that's what I'm saying. But in your case was different. But majority of the men, if you really feeling them, you're not about to go tell them. You know what I mean? Yesterday, before I got your number, I was sucking some dick. You're not gonna say that. You're not gonna tell. And that's what I mean by that. So if a girl tell me that, I'm hopping about that friend zone. Look at up out of here.
Yeah.
She ain't looking at me like that.
Right.
She too comfortable with me.
Okay, so what's your definition of the friend zone?
The friend zone is where a woman is comfortable with you, telling you stuff like that, like, "Hey, who I just had sex with," she's volunteering this information. She's also talking to you about her recent scenarios in her relationship. So she'll be in a relationship right now with a nigga and be like, "Oh D, oh my God, Tyrone just keeps on cheating on me. He's doing me dirty, and I can tell when when I'm sucking his meat, I can tell it's been somewhere else since she just
my God. Yeah.
When a girl is just so detailed, she's just so comfortable with you doing that, then you're in the friend zone, buddy. You're in the friend zone.
You never have a chance.
Yes,
I agree
yes.
with that.
And she's never talking about you. She's never like, "Oh, D, you're attractive and you're doing so well, and I can't wait to see you," or da 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 da. Like when she's not giving you any type of play or any type of reaction, and she's keeping it directly like friends. And then when you flirt, she laugh at you like, "Oh, dang, Kelsey, you looking real good today." But D, let's get back to Tyrone now. Like, you know what I mean? When she laughed that shit off, like, cause she's like, "Okay, I'm not fucking with you like that."
Yeah.
She
So
don't
when
say
you
it
talk
back.
to a girl, do you automatically go to the? When you meet a girl and you like her, do you automatically put yourself into the friend zone?
No, I don't. It just depends on how we met. Like, let's say that we're in this setting right now, and I got your number off of just knowing you from Kelsey. To me, I'm like, "Bet this is a friend," because we wasn't flirting when we got our information.
Right.
We wasn't dancing. I didn't meet you out and was, you know what I mean? Nah, if I meet you in a friend zone or a friend setting like that, then yes, when you do something, you know what I mean, send me a little heart emoji or some shit, I'll be like, "Oh, she didn't really give me a number to be a friend. She wants some of these. They get smacked." You know what I mean? So that's why I'm looking. Of course, it's a joke. Chill out. She's like, "This nigga, he ain't smacking me."
No, it's the arrogance. It has nothing to do with that.
It's not his confidence, though. No, it's his confidence. You just said
I'm
that you're a
not.
very
Listen,
confident
just
person,
relax.
right?
Oh my God!
Yes.
I'm just listen. It's a jokey joke.
Oh, now it's a joke.
It was a joke.
When we come to episode 7, I said I smacked her. Y'all gonna be like, "Oh my God!" Like,
literally, you don't have to smack me with your fucking hand. I'll allow it.
When we come back to episode 7,
smack me with your hand.
We're gonna bring her back for episode 10. Be like, "D was a freak, girl."
I'm gonna say, baby,
he had my legs up like this. He had my legs.
Baby, you see this black eye?
We're gonna bring her back episode 10.
That's all.
Kelsey, I got something to tell you.
What's up?
D my friend too now.
I'm gonna mace his ass first.
Oh man. But
it's funny, man.
But nah, definitely, man. Just as a man or a woman, you know, the thing I love about women is y'all don't stay in the friend zone for too long. Y'all will get there. Y'all will chill for a little bit, but y'all get the fuck out of it. Women do not stay in the friend zone for
long. You ever been in the friend zone?
A nigga never put me in the friend zone.
I don't get in the friend zone.
Honestly, I've never been in the friend zone.
Have y'all ever? Okay, question. So have y'all ever talked to a nigga who's kind of out your league? Like a dude, you been like, "Damn, He's not the usual guy who come talk to me. It's like, why do you, because women say that shit to me all the time, like, why you want to talk to me, D, out of all the girls that you can talk to? And I hate it so much. I hate it. Why you want to talk to me?
You're not confident in yourself.
Right, you know what I mean? And women do that.
I've never talked to a dude that was
I never felt like a dude was out of my league.
You ain't never felt like a dude who came and talked to you was out of your league.
I feel like he might have been different, and it's like, why do I like you? Because you're not the usual guy that I would like. But to feel like he out of my league, no.
Yeah,
so you ain't never dealt with a nigga who just like, you know, made more money than the man that you usually talk to. You know what I mean? Got more emotion than the man you ever talk to.
Yeah.
Who more famous than the man that you talk to. Got more clout than the man that you usually talk to. Have you ever got one of those guys who came down and picked you up?
I've never dealt with a famous dude.
I ain't never dealt
But I have dealt with a dude that made more than my previous dude, and I didn't feel like he was out my league.
Well, I'm talking about a lot. You know what I mean? Like a nigga that's, you know, it's crazy. Y'all girls
You
know
want
damn
me to
well.
say that I feel like a nigga out my league,
Yeah.
and you trying to shape up this scenario, but baby,
So
I
y'all
don't feel like they're out of my league.
Well, shit. So let's get into it then. So y'all don't feel that women. So you don't feel like there's no man out of your league.
No. If he try to come talk to me, apparently he not out of my league. Blah.
Wrong.
Blah.
Wrong.
Like, why you trying to talk to me if
Wrong.
you out of my league?
Because I just want to smack you and send you home.
Okay, but you still not out of my league.
I'm
gonna hit you and send you home.
But,
like what?
Nah, but I'm gonna hit you, send you home, and block you.
And
you know
I don't care. I'm probably gonna block you anyway.
Which is dope, but most women do. We can sit on this podcast and act like women are less emotional than men. You may not be. But Kelsey, on the other hand, she gonna be real if it's a man that you like.
So you're implying that I'm not real.
I'm not. I'm just saying though, because there are men. Yes, I am. No, because as a woman, and most women, if there's a man that you like and he smack you and send you home and don't contact you no more, you're gonna feel some type of way.
But it never happened.
All right then. Okay, all right. It's never happened.
It never happened.
All right, bet.
Why you want that to
I
happen?
bet. I'm not saying I don't want it to happen to you.
DarrylTugler, why you want that to happen?
I don't want it to happen to you. So if it did,
it would hurt. Yes,
okay, that's my only point. That's it. That's all I'm talking about. That's all I'm talking about. We ain't gotta do. We can be hypothetical. We can be hypothetical. It's all good. Back to what I was saying again.
You done went from several things trying to get this point
across. Not at all. We on a new topic now.
Okay,
we on a new
topic.
The new topic is, like I said, do you feel like there's no men out your league? Y'all said no.
No.
Y'all feel like any man that y'all talk to or whatever, come down to y'all level is in your league, which is crazy to me because at the end of the day,
come down.
Just because you got more money than somebody don't mean they out your league though.
Daryl disagrees. He feel like the more money you have, the less obtainable you should be for a lot of individuals.
No, that's not. To a degree, it's not even about just money. You know what I mean? It's more about, with me, it's like, if you have not put the work in I've put in and did what I've done, you're not in my league. If you want to sit in your house all day and not do shit and sit up on your couch and eat Hot Pockets and play fucking video games,
like that I was out of their league.
Of course. So if you get so y'all being hypocrites then, because you can feel like there's somebody, you're dating somebody and they're out of, and you're out of their league, then that means that you can feel the reverse, that somebody's out of your league.
No, I never feel like that.
It's okay, and that's y'all confidence. Y'all both beautiful women, so of course y'all gonna feel like that. There's nothing wrong with that. But when it's all said and done, there's some subconsciousness when you're dating someone. Even me as a man, when I was broke and didn't have shit, and I was dating a woman who had a car, who was doing her shit.
I was just gonna say it's different for men. Y'all have this idea for yourselves that y'all should be a certain type of way dealing with a woman. So it's different for men because women don't necessarily feel like that. We get dudes that feel like they want to help or take care of us. We don't have that. We don't have to deal with that struggle. But men do. It's weird to have a girl that's doing everything and you feel like you a man that does something to you. But we don't feel like that.
I agree with you, but the problem with this is me as a man who's doing something for myself. Mm-hmm. Yes, there's women that I'm out their league. There's women. It's just like how y'all feel when a nigga come talk to you, be like, damn, you coming with me? Like, damn, something wrong with me today? Am I ugly?
Right.
This dusty ass nigga in my inbox? Whoa.
Look at me and look at you.
Okay then, so y'all, it's just so wild how y'all, the reverse.
Well, maybe a dude feel like that about me.
Yeah, like
they
never
told
me. They could probably.
He probably do feel like that. He just never said it. The same way I never told that dude, nigga, I'm out your league.
So if I come holler at you, I'm a man who, is a CEO of a Fortune 500 company. I'm working out. I'm doing everything. I'm getting to the bag. Everything's great. I'm in this big ass mansion, and you come over to my crib, and we sit down and talk. Do you feel like you're on my level?
I feel like if I come to your crib and we talking, I'm definitely on your level. Definitely.
So
I probably can't go drop money like you, but intellectually,
forget the money
we
though.
could be on the same level. I probably don't know how to obtain what you have, and you could teach me. I probably don't have the resources.
by you making that statement right there, automatically disqualifies you for being on his level. That's like a woman in the same vice versa roles. Mm-hmm. And a woman who's doing more than me, who has more than me, who has accomplished more than me, and now to do shit. And I state that you can show me how to get to where you was at. Mm-hmm. That disqualifies me automatically that she's on another level than me, which is okay. I think we hear level and take it as a bad scenario. As all three of us know, there's another level for all three of us.
I don't take it as a bad thing.
You know what I mean? So that's a lot of people take it as a bad thing. So when you guys say no, there's nobody on my level, it's like, no, excuse me. When you guys say that I'm not, when it comes down to men, I don't feel like there's a man above my level.
I feel like I haven't met yet in my lifetime. Not to say I couldn't,
Got you.
Not to say I could never meet a man and feel like that I'm okay. Maybe I'm kind of.
Do you tend to? Until now, because I see your dating patterns have changed now. Do you tend to date down? You tend to save men? You feel like you tend to save men?
Like, do you date the broken man?
Do you feel like you tend to like to save men? Do you feel like you like that brokenness a little bit in men?
The brokenness?
Brokenness.
Oh, okay.
It's broken, like
spiritually.
Oh, yeah.
And men who are below you too, though. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're more confident dating a man who needs you. Women subconsciously take men who need them as they want them.
I agree.
And that's where y'all mess up, because you got to be when you're in a vulnerable state as a man, you'll do some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? When you're in a vulnerable state as a man, because I've been there before. My goofy ass, when I was like 21, 19, I was 21, some shit like that. 20 and 21, I bought my first car. And I had no license, I had no insurance, the tags was bad. It was my very first car.
Yeah.
And I was driving around getting hella fucking tickets. I racked up to like 7 bands worth of tickets. So, 7 bands worth of tickets. And I kept going to jail and getting bailed out, bailed out. Then one day I got pulled over, went to jail, and I thought I was gonna bail out. They told me execution only. Execution only means, nigga, you're staying in this bitch until we get all this money. And each day, if you know anything about jail, it's like $50 a day.
Yeah.
So $50 a day for 7, 8 bands. Yeah, I'm in there. So you know what I mean? So at this time, I was on unemployment and shit. And I was like, bet, I'm gonna save up and then get the hell up out of here. While I was in there, I was talking to this girl. And I was just in the county, not no crazy shit or whatever. And my emotions were so all over the place. I'm in fucking jail. You know what I mean? So this girl talking to me.
I'm in survival
mode. And I'm looking at this girl. I was in survival mode too, though. But when you're in a fucked up situation and you talking to somebody, it kind of make you gravitate to them more. Like your parents died or some shit like that, and you had somebody who was there for you.
Trauma bond.
Right. You may not honestly been attracted to him, but you might not have been attracted to him, but some inside you, by you trauma bonding, like you were saying, it made you start liking him or some shit like that. So I was talking to this girl prior to that. She was on some cool shit, but she was holding me down in jail. She put money on my books, coming to see me and shit. And I'm like, when we gonna get out? When I get out, we're gonna be together. Yes, we're gonna be together.
Jail promise.
Jail on my mama. I seen it. Like, I seen my goofy ass doing that shit. You know what I mean? And she answered my phone calls and shit. This is DarrylTugler from da-da-da-da-da. She answered, picking that bitch up. You know what I mean? She doing all that. So, but when I got out, hey, at least I can admit it. But when I got out, I realized, that was just that bullshit. And I was only in the county for like 2-3 weeks. I was in that bitch for 2-3 years. In that bitch.
Right.
He said 2 or 3 weeks.
I was in that bitch for 2-3.
Your ass down.
Hell no. I'm binding my black ass the fuck out, nigga. As soon as that unemployment hit, nigga, I was out of there.
He ain't got no
Selling
threshold.
I was out of there.
His threshold was 3 days. He broke.
Shit. I was on my mama, but you just in that scenario. If you never been locked up that long.
No, I haven't.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
so
I turned myself in for one night. It was miserable. Like, I ate lemon cookies and that was it. It was fucking horrible.
Yeah, they don't give you no shirts, no spoons, none of that shit. You just in there cold on the man's side. You know what I mean? You don't get none of that. But I'm just saying,
But to answer your question, I can see why you would say, do you like date men? Because it seemed like I date men that I build up.
Subconsciously, you might do it on accident.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Subconsciously, because I feel like women, they feel like when a man needs them, they disqualify need to, they really like me. Like, no, I need you right now. I'm homeless. I ain't got nowhere to live. I ain't got no car.
That, like, needed me like
that.
You
have.
I've never.
Yeah, you have.
I've never.
Yeah, you have.
Who?
Yeah, you have. We're not gonna go into no names on
I
the
did when
podcast.
I
I
ain't
was
never dated no man that
19.
needed me.
and-
Yeah, you have.
Like 19 and 21, I had a kid.
Look,
Yeah, you have. Yeah, you have,
I
man.
did.
Thank you. Like,
I ain't never dated a man that needed me for a home. Like,
I didn't want him to need me. Let's just get that correct.
right.
But he ended up, and I liked him. I feel
And
like
y'all
I
may not
loved him,
know
so
to a
I helped
degree.
him.
You know what I mean? You may not know if he's not standing on his own 2 feet when you meet him on his own shit
now
and in
that's
his own
true.
bag.
Yeah.
And then, he want to move in. Yeah, no, it's not because he just like you. No, nigga need a place to stay. You got the whip, you got the car, you got the job. Oh, he really like me. We're moving so fast. And, oh my God, no,
Yeah.
nigga, he needs you. Women get that confused so fast and shit like that. Y'all think men who need you want you, and no, it's not.
Talk to them out there. I don't think that.
Nah, well, I'm just saying
If
though.
you need me, you getting on my fucking nerves. I got 3 kids.
And that's
I
how
don't
it
shit
goes.
for shit.
And that's how it goes a lot of time. Men who don't really have shit are people. Women do
Yeah,
men
women
like that
do.
too though. Fuck
Yeah.
put on men. People who when they need you, they just call. I get women all the time who I can tell they really ain't got shit and they looking at me as a savior.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna save him?
I ain't never been to church. I ain't never been to church, you hear me? You
You see my side eye?
I ain't never been to church, you hear me?
I
ain't
seen you
saving.
at Full Gospel House of Prayer.
Oh, what? You ain't never seen
Girl, I saw you.
You ain't never seen me.
That's funny.
I'm a transformation baby. You hear me? If you ever see me anywhere, I'm in transformation
Yeah.
with Pastor Todd doing the Dougie. Hey,
Okay.
my
Yes, ma'am.
Lord, my
Back in the 90s, he was
Lord,
at Full
my
Gospel House of Prayer.
my Lord. Hey,
House
go,
of
go. Hey, I'm at transformation. We on that. We doing the damn thing. But now though, like, I definitely have I done something for a woman before that I cared about? Yes. You know what I mean? 100%. But was it like, oh, me taking care of her, moving in and doing all this other shit? Nah, I wasn't just doing that off. It's not happening for me. I'm sorry. Like, 'cause it's not going to end right. Like, eventually you're going to get sick of this person and be like, oh, you got to hold your own weight.
Yeah.
It's going to eventually get tiresome. Like, you know what? Oh, shit. I thought this nigga liked me, but he will not go get a job. He's driving my car around. He's not helping me with these bills. This nigga need me.
Right.
This nigga using me.
There you go. Yeah.
He has the ability to do it on his own.
Facts.
He's using you.
Facts.
I've been used.
So at the end of the day, that man's is not. So you feel like that man was on your level then?
I was
the
a
man-
baby. Like thinking now, I absolutely know he wasn't. But at the time,
You didn't know.
I was a child. I was 19. I was a baby.
Right. But but that's going back to my point is that
What?
we know that there's certain people who are above us. Like, you know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with it. We know people who are doing better than us, people who are on a whole nother level than us, and it's okay to acknowledge that. You ain't got to say it. Like, people feel like you ain't got to tell them, like, when you meet the nigga or the female, like, damn, girl.
Yeah, I would never tell you.
Right.
I would never tell you out of my league. I'm trying.
But you can feel like that, right? You could be around a man
Yeah, but I would never
who
tell
own
you
that
that.
shit and feel
Yeah.
like that. Thank you. And that's all I'm saying. Like, we can get them feelings. As a man, I've been around women who are out my league. 100%. She was on her shit. She was intellectually there. You know what I mean? She was just more healed than me. She was more mentally stable than me.
Yeah.
You know?
But that shit matters.
Yeah, they do.
To me, if you on a certain type, I feel like people are spiritually out of my league.
That's still a league, though.
Yeah, but I don't feel like the person you talking about. You kept on mentioning money.
No.
and, like,
I mentioned everything. No, I mentioned
you just
all of
did
that.
now, but
But we
first
got to
that
stop
wasn't where it was
knocking people.
going.
We got to stop like acting like these are not a big accomplishment. The problem with people in societies, we just try to we try to like we act like finances don't matter. We try
they
to
definitely do.
Okay then, so
but
we got to stop
I don't
sitting
feel
on
like
here.
you out of my league because you make more money.
You got a bigger house. Than
I don't feel. I'm sorry. I just don't feel
I'm
like
not,
that.
and I agree with you. I just don't feel like. But that's why I named at least like 5, 6, 7 different things that quantifies that. But at the end of the day, that's something that is on the board. Yes.
You know what I'd be
Something on the
intimidated
board.
by though, honestly? If I meet a dude and he seems like he's emotionally intact, that intimidates me. I don't give a fuck how much money he got. If he seems like he's emotionally put together, that's intimidating for me. If he's farther in his spiritual journey than I am, and he can like be done with certain worldly 3-dimensional shit, that's embarrassing because I'm not done yet. Like, this nigga might feel like twerking is beneath him, but I'm gonna throw ass. So that, to me, that's something that makes me feel like you out my league. But if he can pull up in a Maserati, I don't care about that. It's other shit that make me feel like.
Well, I'm not
somebody is
saying
out my league.
give him some draws because he got a nice house. I'm not saying you're supposed to worship him or none of that. But you have to give somebody some type of gratitude. If I pull up to, if you have a business and I pull up to your last business and it's doing good, you know what I mean, I'm going to look at you like, oh wow, she's killing it. She's doing her damn thing with this business. And what another word for a successful business is being financially successful.
Yeah,
so
I could give you,
you know what I mean?
I could say good for you, but that don't mean you out my league.
Nah, but to a degree it is, because he's working harder than you. Again, we don't want to give people their props. Like, we live in a world where everybody just want to say.
How do you know they working harder?
Because you're not on their. If I walk up to your business,
but you have to understand it's more than one way to get money. People can go to sleep and make money and don't even have a business. I agree with you. They can be investors. That don't mean that you getting up going to go do no.
I agree with you.
So why does that even? What are you talking about? Because he worked harder.
I agree with you. What I'm saying is, we personally know where we at. We personally know where we're
at.
I'm talking personally.
Hold
on. We personally know where each other at. So if I start dating you and I start talking to you and you start letting me know, hey, D, this is my 5-year plan right here. Mm-hmm. Right now, I'm making $200,000 right now, but I'm about to get this building and it's going to turn to $500,000, and I'm listening to this person. I know that.
I'm not even happy.
Thank you. And I'm not even talking about money. I'm just saying that this person is intellectually ahead of me and they're grinding. Yeah. And me right now, I'm playing Call of Duty. You know what I mean? So therefore, me personally knowing.
You want to play Call of Duty?
Of course, this
well,
person.
Then that's your fault. Like, why you?
Thank you.
Like, why do you
that's
feel
my point,
threatened though? You want to play Call of Duty?
Which is cool.
So why do you feel like this person out your league?
Because this person has the drive to do something that I'm not doing. They have the drive. They have the wherewithal to go hard and go for their dreams. We got to start giving people credit for doing shit that we not focused enough to do.
We can everybody give them credit, but why they out of our league though?
They're out of your league because you don't have the drive and the passion to go there.
I feel what both of y'all saying.
Yeah, because he's success based. So everything from his point of view is gonna be drive, success, money.
I just said mentally, just like 10 minutes ago.
Intellectually, she has a 5-year plan, but that's still got something to do with success and drive, Darryl.
No, it does not.
Yes, it does,
no, it does not. Not everybody.
Some people can have businesses and don't even go to school.
Thank you.
They don't have exactly. So intellectually, yeah, you can go and make a 5-year plan, but that don't mean that.
I don't have a 5-year plan. Like, I do to a degree, but I don't have, like, that's why I'm trying to tell you, a girl can come sit down and show you some shit that you really just don't have. You know what I mean? But it's not even money based. It's just that when you are a person and you know yourself and you know that you could be going harder, that you could be grinding harder, getting to another level, you can get mentally more prepared, you can be doing therapy, you can be doing all this shit, and you choose not to do it, and you meet somebody who is doing all of that,
yeah, that's true.
they're out of your league. You are a lazy motherfucker.
That doesn't mean they out your league.
That does mean that they leave. You're lazy. What?
No, that doesn't.
So you cannot do nothing at all.
Who said you doing nothing?
That's my point, though. That's what I'm saying,
though. But you're making dramatic ass situations.
It's not dramatic. There's a bunch of
what you want.
So you're saying that's dramatic, that there's people who are not doing shit?
You feel like somebody that get up and go to McDonald's every day ain't doing shit, and somebody that get up. Okay, then. So,
but you're not on my level.
But that's what you're saying,
that's
though.
Not what I'm saying.
So if somebody ain't doing shit and they homeless, why we even talking?
Again, you got people do shit all the time, though. You got men who are hobos who ain't got shit going on themselves talking to women who got their shit going on all the time. Why do men who don't got shit going on talk to women? Y'all tell me.
But you saying they ain't got nothing going on. Niggas be selling weed, even if they got some Reggie, they still doing something. They probably ain't selling it at a dispensary, but they're doing something.
So he's on the level of the successful business esthetician who got 3-4 different, but he's on the same level as her?
That's for her to decide.
Kelsey,
Kelsey feel like no, because I said that's for her to decide. Kelsey's put herself in this woman's shoes. She feel like she ain't dealing with no nigga that ain't doing nothing. She a successful esthetician.
So you're dealing so you're dealing with the man who's working at McDonald's making $10,000. I'm
gonna be perfectly honest with you. I have dealt with people who
I'm talking about now.
I'm talking about now. If I meet you and you work at McDonald's and I propose something to you and you willing to go for it and take the steps, I fuck with you. But if I propose something to you and you want to stay at McDonald's, then fuck you.
So no then.
Yeah, no.
So no then. Exactly.
You won't, but you no. I'm saying no, as in if you don't go with the plan.
If you don't have a drive.
If you have a drive, that's all that matters. Sometimes people don't know how to do shit. They wasn't bought up knowing.
That's great. That's what I just said about drive. That's what I just said. When somebody
But why do I feel like somebody is? Why do I feel like somebody out of my league? Because
They don't like it.
Because we can still be in the same league.
Okay,
I just don't know how to obtain what you said.
What about are y'all on the same level?
It depends on what level is important to me. I feel like spiritually that's important to me. I feel like intellectually that's important to me. And so if somebody can't talk to me and hold a conversation about shit like that, it don't matter where you work at. I ain't fucking with you.
I agree with you. So if
that's
they,
important
but
to
if
me,
they
though.
are, but
I'm the individual.
So if they are on a mental level than you, on a more spiritual level than you, then you're gonna feel like this person is out of my league.
I just said that.
I'm just gonna double bear. I just want to sometimes get asked
no, because you thought I was gonna double back and say no.
Hey, yep.
Baby, it's chestnut checkers.
Yeah, we're gonna. Hey, sometimes you gotta say it twice. Sometimes you gotta say it twice to make it feel
yes,
real.
if a dude is like farther than me spiritually, yes, I feel like he's definitely out of my league.
All right, bet that then. So therefore we can go all the way back.
So
yes.
Thank you then.
Yeah.
There we go.
I just don't like girls put together. His whole paint up be fucked up.
Yeah, you know.
He got more money. He got a drive. He drive a Maserati. He gonna take you to the house, smack you down, and then delete you. What do that got to do with being out of somebody's league though? He went left. Like what is that?
I didn't go left. I'm just saying is that the last thing you just said was that you said just because a man you said just because a man acknowledges you, y'all in the same league.
Oh yeah, if he come talk to me first with his Maserati in his bomb ass house, yeah, I'm in his league. Why would you want to fuck with me if I'm not in your league? Because I got a coochie?
Yes.
So that means that you will go fuck with a bitch that work at McDonald's, even though you put all of this effort into doing what you doing.
Yes.
Well, you down here.
You down here. You lowered yourself.
Let me finish because
hold on.
let me finish. Yes, because as a man,
I'm hard up for coochie, and anything goes.
Everything must go.
We could take off that McDonald's outfit right now, and I'm gonna knock you down.
It is.
That's disgusting. Because literally,
she sounds just like D.
You put her in your league. You just put her in your league.
Okay, Ben. So I'm gonna say exactly if I got cut off. Yes, as a man who's doing all right for myself, I don't look at women for money. You know what I mean? I don't look at my stipulations for y'all look for men and women is completely different. Yeah. I'm looking for a submissive woman. I'm looking for a one who's going to listen to me. Yeah. I'm looking for one who's going to be attractive. So whether she's at a CEO of a Fortune 500 company or she's at McDonald's on the fries, you know what I mean? If she can listen and get with my program, then we can get it popping. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I'm the leader of my household, and if she can listen to me, I'll be able to coach her to get her where she needs to be. I ain't got no problem with that. I can I feel like I can take any woman and mold her into I got some tools that I can give a woman where she can level up quickly. There's some shit that I can do for her, and I have done for different women that level them up. So yes, 100%, I'm gonna fuck with a girl who's doing the fries. But if I'm just smacking her and sending her back to the fries, she's not on my level. Like, to me, for a woman to be on your level, you have to continuously be able to get that person over and over. If I got bored one day and decided to smack this girl, you know what I mean? And she's so impressed because she's never seen none of this stuff before. Oh my God, we're drinking 1942 and we had expensive Michelin star restaurant and he just flew me out into the room. If you have never did none of these things ever before in your life, that means you have never dealt with a man on that level, and you're not there. And let's just not even put just those certain things. But again, if you've never did these stuff,
it boosts your ego.
It's not a
point.
Hold on, it's not an ego thing. Let me finish. So if you have not experienced these things or been around these type of people or been in these type of rooms before, and this man come pick you up and bring you over here before, you know what I mean? It's a different story. But y'all done been with men that try to show you shit that y'all done seen before. If a nigga try to tell you, let me fly you out to Miami, Kelsey, you're gonna be like, okay, and you know what I mean? But if I tell another female working at McDonald's with the fries, Miami, oh my God. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's what I mean by that. So at the end of the day, you know what I mean? This is out her league. If I take her to a restaurant and she don't even fold her napkin correctly, she don't know nothing about this, and you know what I mean? Certain things that she has not been privy to. There's certain information. We're trying to hold a conversation, and like you said, they're not mentally on your level. You're going to be like, this person has never been here before. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They don't know what we talking about. They don't know what's going on. None of that shit. And it's nothing wrong. We all got to experience different things to figure out. I'm not trying to bash nobody or class shame nobody, but there's certain women, if I get around them, they know some shit I don't know. They can take me to places where I might feel uncomfortable. They might take me to the governor's ball around shit Barack Obama. You know what I mean? And now I got to learn how to make sure I dressed a certain way and my cufflinks is, you know, there's certain shit that I don't know. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna act like I'm the top, the cream of the crop niggas, but I'm intellectually aware to know that I don't know everything.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
Don't sound like you.
Hater.
Don't sound like he got it all figured out. I'm just saying.
Nah,
like he got it all figured out.
I'm just sure of myself. So what's the consensus then? So y'all do feel like there's certain people out y'all league, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's consensus. Okay.
I just never met them though.
Hey, long as y'all know.
Yeah.
Long as y'all know, you know what I mean? There's men out there.
But I feel like I shouldn't have said that publicly because
That's all good, man.
it's
It's a
just not
real.
listen.
Be realistic podcast,
Niggas
baby.
be
Show me
praying.
I ain't never seen.
Thank you.
Niggas be
And women
praying
love
on
that.
people. They be praying
And they do. I
Oh,
do.
she like spiritual shit. Let me go with some shit.
Yeah.
Facts.
Dog.
Facts. They sure do.
Look
They
at
sure
him.
do.
Ew.
They do.
Somebody
It's
did
not-
tell
one
me.
of those?
No, somebody did
It's
tell me
chestnut
they
checkers, baby.
Listen,
Yeah,
no.
I'm gonna use yours.
Don't take what I said.
No, that's what that is
don't
though.
take what I
It's
said.
chestnut checkers.
They
That's
was
what that
chestnut
is though.
checkers. No.
Yes, it is.
No.
You know what I mean? The world is a
horrible.
game. Life is a game.
It really
Somebody
is.
did
Life
say
is a
they
game.
They learn
Shit.
something new every time they watch the podcast about me. They said they learn something.
No, definitely, because
Yeah.
you don't really open up. Like on your social media, you
Well,
just
I'm saying, like,
you post your
stuff in
content.
the public like that. You know, it's kind of like they taking notes.
Nah, for sure. You see that thing? I tagged you in. I tagged you in earlier. That message that I got.
Yeah,
went through.
that's crazy.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
people, again, we don't get on social media and just be able to share our thoughts or do what we need to do, so people are getting to
Right.
know us. Damn sure you, because again, you post your content and I'm on.
Yeah.
Do your TikTok, you make your bag, and you
Yeah.
off that bitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not partaking in the debates or none of that shit, nigga. You say your shit, then you
I be
you
wanting to
get
do a
off.
little debate here and there like that. What I say that you commented on Facebook? I don't even remember.
You know, you be saying your shit every now and again. You be getting into your little bags and shit like that, man.
I don't not remember what I said, and I can't even go look to my phone.
Yeah, though, shoot, that's like I said, a lot of people, it's not about classism, it's not about people thinking they better than the next person or nothing like that, you know. But let's get into this other topic. We got this directly from our guest today. She was stating that, you know, how would you feel, you know, when it comes down to, you know, the abortion laws been going on and stuff, you know, hey, I'm pro-woman, make sure, you know, whatever women want to do with their goddamn body, a man has no motherfucking right to ever tell a woman what to do with their damn body. That shit weird as fuck. 70, 80-year-old man telling women what to do. And it's a black motherfucker in there too doing that weird shit. It's a black old nigga in there doing weird ass shit. But anyways, the conversation was about, you know, let's say that I'm a man and a girl tells me she wants to have an abortion and I give her the bread and she decides not to go through with the abortion anymore. You know, does he still have to take care of the baby even though she kind of knew that he didn't want to have the baby in the first place? And on top of it, is it okay for her to take the bread too even though she's not having the damn abortion?
No, let me go first. First of all, run me my money back if you're not gonna get the abortion for one.
Facts. I told you she a nigga. I told her about she a nigga. I told you she a nigga. You don't believe me one day.
Okay, and second of all, I feel like
points.
It doesn't matter if you wanted the baby or not. It's not your decision. You laid down with her. So I feel like whatever decision she go with is. I feel like a man don't have no say so in that at all. Like, and I feel like if she
you feel like that's fair?
It ain't fair, but life ain't fair.
So I feel like as a man, before me and you have sex, and I tell you, hey, I don't want no kids. You know what I mean? I don't want to be.
But who's really having
kids.
that conversation before they have
Facts. You right. But even after you get pregnant, like after you're pregnant, I sit down. As soon as you get the test and you're like, hey, D, I'm pregnant. I tell you, like, hey, I really don't want no
I
kids
feel like
right
that
now.
is so shitty.
How?
How you lay down with somebody raw, knowing what the consequences could be?
Even if you're not raw, condoms break.
Yeah, right. Knowing what the consequences, like, you know what I'm saying, and for a man to just say, hey, like, I don't think you should have this baby. Like, that is just so.
It's
disgusting. Like, it's disgusting.
Watch this. I bet that. So. It's not disgusting when a man. It's not disgusting. Oh, my bad. I'm doing the usher. Watch this. Watch this. Nah. So on the other end, you have women and men who, when women get pregnant, they'll text that nigga and be like, "Hey, I'm pregnant, but I don't want this baby. I'm about to go kill it." And the man be like, "No, I want my kid. So in y'all world then, hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in y'all world, technically, she's disgusting and she should go to jail. She's committing murder, right? Because he want to keep the baby.
You can feel that way because you can feel that way because
you feel like that's okay then? You feel like
no.
So you feel like you have the right to do whatever you want with that baby?
I feel like it's both wrong on men and women. I feel like it's both wrong.
All right,
I feel like the woman have the right ultimately.
Yeah, but you feel like what?
I feel like the woman has the right ultimately.
So you don't feel like you should go to jail if you kill the baby. If I tell you I want my baby and you decide to have an abortion, you don't feel like you should go to jail for that?
No.
Wow.
But it's okay for you to.
But it's okay for you to do it, right?
A man can't kill a baby though. He's not pregnant.
I know, but at the end of the day, I still have to take care of this. I go to jail. You know what I mean? If I don't take care of this baby.
So how about we say if I have the baby, I can go to jail if the man specifically said he didn't want the baby, but I have it anyway. And that's why people need black and white. We need to have this in text message. We need to have recorded conversations because I do think it's unfair for a dude to say I don't want the baby and a girl like, well, I'm gonna keep it and I'm gonna put you on child support. I feel like that needs to be acknowledged. But I also feel like if you don't want to have a kid, do not have sex.
But
it's point blank period.
But we smacking though, so
if
at the end of the day, we pass that,
baby,
which is cool. So
but you gotta be grown enough to expect a kid.
I agree all that. I agree with you, but you have to understand both sides of it. If you are pregnant, and I tell you, hey, I want my baby, and you say no, I don't want this baby, this and the third.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's not okay. But y'all still have a choice though, so y'all can go through the abortion.
Yeah, we still have a choice.
Y'all
it's not okay though.
So as
it's
a
not
man,
okay, but
as a man, I should have the right to sign my rights away and say,
absolutely
you
not.
do.
Say, no,
you have the right.
But I still have to pay. I still have to pay.
No, you don't. Once you
Yes, I
sign
do.
your rights away, you ain't got to do nothing.
Nah, but most women are not doing that. They're not allowing nigga to get off. Let's be real. Most women are not allowing.
You can't allow no man to do nothing. If he want to sign his rights away, you
Which
go to
is
court and
cool.
you do it. Don't nobody allow you to do that.
But signing your rights away, you still can get put on child support. You know what I mean?
You don't have rights to this child.
Which is cool
you don't
though.
support it.
Which is cool, but at the end of the day, oh no, you definitely do. If you,
I think you're
yes, you
not
definitely
in the
do.
law.
Yes.
In order to be able to sign your rights over, you have to be on the birth certificate.
But you still can put him on child support.
test.
Signing your rights away just means that you don't have. I can't make any decisions about this baby.
Yeah.
But financially supporting it, I still have to financially support this baby, regardless if I sign my rights away or not.
I don't know. Let's Google that.
No, I know 100%. Trust. I had to go through some data, so I know.
Yeah.
I had to go through some data, so I know firsthand.
That's just
I know firsthand.
Because
that's the whole United States.
Because they be in
so you feel like if a man don't want to have,
he shouldn't have to do anything. If a man tell you, you know what I mean, prior to signing a birth certificate that I don't want a baby right now, I don't want nothing to do with none of this.
I would agree with that.
He should be scot-free. Because you, as adults, like y'all said, we should be having these conversations before we start fucking. We should be able to talk, which is cool. But I'm just saying, in a perfect world, we should be having these conversations prior to that shit. You know what I mean? So if that so does happen, because at the end of the day, a woman got an out. Y'all got major outs. Like, I feel like every baby that's in the world with women who have some type of money, if that baby is here, he's here by choice. There's no accident. If you are a woman who's at least making $600 or making enough money to afford an abortion, that kid is not an accident.
Some people don't believe in that though.
Which is cool. But what I'm saying, it's not an accident then. You're deciding to go ahead and keep that baby.
He's not an accident if you have sex.
I agree with you.
Babies.
I agree with you, but my point of making that is that every baby so when women be crying on, oh my God, I'm doing it by myself. It's so hard. This nigga don't want to do nothing.
That's stupid because he told you from the jump.
That is stupid.
Yeah,
but I disagree with you.
But women have kids all the time. Women have kids.
If you have money to go get an abortion, the baby's not an accident. He is a mistake if you didn't plan him. But I also feel like he's not an accident because sex brings kids.
That too, but it's also not an accident because you have the right and the ability to technically to not have this kid.
But
regardless if you believe which is cool, regardless if you do not believe in it or not.
That's crazy.
It's not crazy. You have the ability. It's the ability.
But if you decide to keep it and you had sex with somebody, but y'all use protection and the condom broke, technically that is an accident because this contraception is supposed to prevent me from getting you pregnant, but I get you pregnant anyway. You work at somewhere and you got $600 to go abort this baby.
I believe you can
but you decide you don't want to. Daryl feels like that's no longer an accident. If you have a, if you
decide to have the
problem,
baby, it's no longer an accident. You exactly. If you have the money, to take care of it, and you decide, if you have the money and you decide to keep your baby, it's definitely factual. If you have the money, it doesn't matter what your beliefs is.
Because the option was you chose.
Thank you. So it was you had options. Men, we don't have options.
Some people can't afford it.
On the baby.
And that's why I said $600. That's why I said the $600.
I'm focused on the baby.
It's not an accident.
Saying it's not an accident.
It's not. You decide to go forward with it. The
it's
sex.
not an accident.
The sex. No. The having the sex.
Accidentally.
Thank you.
That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
But my choice wasn't an
accident. Thank you. And that's the point.
Okay.
The choice wasn't an accident.
The baby, thank you. The baby is here. You have an option. Any baby that's here right now in this world, we're not talking about before the baby get on. Any baby that's alive that's in this world, she decided, like Kelsey did, that when women have enough money to take care of an abortion, if you have enough money to take care of the abortion and you do not do it, and you, like you said, don't believe in it, that's cool. That's still a choice. That baby was here because you decided for him to be here. Yeah. It's no longer an accident anymore.
On accident.
It was
correct, which is cool.
At the end of the day,
you still had a choice. And you know what's fucked up? As a man, once I bust a nut in you, I have no more.
What I've been saying
as a man, once I bust in you, I have no more control. All I can do is pray to God. All I can do is that's it.
This is very
All
true.
I can do is throw you down some stairs.
Oh
I can't do nothing no more, man. But nothing. All I can do is pray to God.
Yeah.
All I can do is pray to God. But y'all women have multiple choices. Y'all have things y'all can do.
If
y'all do not
have choices,
y'all can. You can drive to Cali. You can drive to Nevada.
You go to Texas.
Yeah, you can go to multiple places. Yeah.
But they said that if you go there and you don't have a state ID from there, you can get in trouble.
Baby, you think they finna turn you around all in pro-choice people?
No, you can definitely go anywhere. I know girls. Who have already did it. I know girls who went from Texas to Nevada, and I know people who already did it. So they're gonna take care of it regardless. They're not gonna do that. But when it's all said and done, you guys have a choice. Men don't have no choice. Once we bust in y'all, we don't have no choice. And then when the baby comes, the judge gonna make us pay. You lose your license if you ain't take care of that kid.
As you
all this shit. Like then women are having babies with men and they know that they do not want to.
Yeah.
They know damn well.
I feel like that's wrong, but I can't excuse the fact that y'all doing it. Like it just goes back to the fact that if you're doing it, expect a child. You cannot be smashing somebody and think that you can't get this person pregnant. That's why some people need to just lay down with somebody they can see themselves having a kid with. But that's not realistic. People gonna be having sex with whoever they want to have sex with.
I agree with you. You know what I mean? But just the standpoint of me that's just so fucked up that, and again, hey, it's double standards for everybody. Men got good double standards too, but it's just like, damn, women really have the ultimate control. If the women who are working, who have some money, if they really decide they don't want to have no kids, they can go do as many as they want. They don't gotta have no kids. Y'all can decide. As men, we don't have that decision. We don't have that power.
Gotta be real careful.
Yes.
That's why I just don't lay down with nobody you can never see yourself having kids with.
This is true.
But the problem is when you're a man that women can see that you have kids with, you gotta be very careful.
Everybody wanna have kids.
Well, quit getting bored going to go fuck with fry girls. Problems.
Them fries be too good. Them fries be
salty.
I ain't on my fry girl. But no, if I was a bozo, you know what I mean? There's a bunch of niggas who girls gonna get. They ain't no second thought. Oh, Tyrone got me. Oh.
No, can we talk
Make my
about
appointment?
Who is Tyrone?
Can we? Cause he
doing a lot of shit.
Somebody's name gotta be Tyrone.
Yeah, no, it's just
but can we talk about like when I be seeing a lot of people together, but as soon as they have kids, they break up.
Yeah.
And that is so scary to me. Like that literally makes me not ever want to have kids.
It's true, it happens.
So
I was one of them.
It's because y'all never been in that situation. So
now I'm gonna tell you from a spiritual standpoint. He's very logical, so he might not agree. He might say, y'all never liked each other from the get-go. That's the reason why you're out here reckless and young. But I feel like once a woman get pregnant and she have a kid, the kid puts you in this protective mode. And so you can see that this person is not very good for you, but it make you feel like they're not going to be very good for the baby. And that's for women who are self-aware. So some women are fighters and can see shit and try to make a change. Some women see it and complacent. They don't want to do shit. So they stick with that nothing ass nigga knowing he a nothing ass nigga. I had a baby and felt like you're not finna fuck over mine, so I'm finna deuces. Yeah. Like.
Yeah, on my standpoint, when it comes down to this, is like a lot of us, we're having kids, and we are not really laying down that foundation. We're not having that conversation. These people, more often than not, let's be real, I'm gonna say 90% of kids, even if you're married, it's not planned. Y'all y'all can do these little cute little, we're coming in 2023, Little John. No, y'all was smacking, and the kid married or not, together 10 years, nobody, it's rare that somebody really sits down and plan and say, hey, we're having sex for kids. More often than not, we're just being nasty, and it happens. Regardless, we've been together for 7 years or for 2 days. Majority of kids here, 90% of kids who are here are unplanned. You know what I mean?
No, I feel like if the foundation was set before that, there would be a lot more married. You know,
and I don't even want to say married. I just want to say because
healthy relationships.
Right, there we go. Healthy parenting, healthy relationship and stuff like that. Because a lot of stuff is unplanned. So I feel like the reason why people break up after they have kids, because a lot of times, for one, women think that this baby's going to keep him. And that's the thing that was never going to work. Like, women think, because we don't look at, well, some men, because I do, but some men don't look at babies the way y'all look at it. Y'all look at babies, when women have a baby, y'all going to protect y'all kid. And y'all want what's best for the kid, even at y'all own detriment. Y'all would stay with a man that y'all know y'all don't like, who's not really good for you, but you like, fuck it, I'm gonna try to make this work for the kid. And y'all would be with a man.
That's a lot of.
But we met men that did that we work with.
Oh, facts.
He was like, I'm miserable, but I'm gonna stay with her because my.
But most men are not though. Most men are not. Most men are getting up out of it.
I'm not even gonna front. A lot of the men that I have met have been just like that. It's baffling. I have met a lot of men like that. They're like, real talk. Family members where we like, leave this bitch. Man, my kids, man, like.
And honestly, you're not doing it for the kids then. You know what I mean? Because honestly, my mom,
no, you're not
at that point, you're not doing it for the kids.
Nobody's doing it for the kids.
You're lying, exactly.
Yeah, even the woman. It's an excuse.
It's a big excuse because me as a kid, I used to see my mama getting into it with a nigga, and you're mentally traumatizing me now. You're trying to stay with him. Y'all trying to do this for the kids. Thank you. I see my mama not happy.
People don't be thinking about that though. Like, that comes with self-awareness.
They be trying to make excuses to stay with people.
That's because it's not.
You're not ready.
It's not for the kids.
Just say you're not ready to leave the relationship. Like, stop
when you're ready, you're gonna leave.
Exactly, because I seen when my mama was unhappy. I was a kid looking at my mama unhappy, wishing she would leave this nigga.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we can sit there and
helping, but you're really damaging.
You're not. You're really doing more damage. I remember this stuff vividly. I have a lot of stuff that I do not remember as a kid.
Exactly.
But any traumatizing thing that happened to me as a kid, I remember. Between my mama and the dude she talked to, I remember it vividly. I can't remember going getting ice cream, but I can remember my mama having an argument with this nigga that she's so-called doing it for the kids. No, you're not.
I hate when I tell people, like, don't stay with them because kids and shit. They be like, you don't have kids, so you wouldn't understand.
That's bullshit.
I hate when people tell me that. Like,
especially if you was a kid and you grew up in a relationship like that. You see your mama go through shit like that.
What do you mean?
I'm telling you, as a kid who went through the shit that you're doing to your kids.
I have children, and I'm telling you that's bullshit.
Yeah, like.
Because maybe if we ain't right, fuck these kids. I'm getting the fuck.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's how it's supposed to be, because I'd rather see my mama by herself single and happy than to be arguing and slamming doors and crying and chasing after all this wild shit. Like, no kid want to see their mama like that. That's traumatizing, like a motherfucker.
And they don't be understanding like what they be going through in their personal life affects their kids so much. Even to like when they get older and stuff.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot of things that kids should not see. It's a lot of things that kids should not be around. But we as adults, we don't be handling our job, doing what we're supposed to do, and it be the detriment to our kids. But just getting back on the main topic is, like I said, I just feel like a lot of situations when we first get together and having sex with each other, there was no real foundation. We really had no real conversation.
You don't really know the person. That's the most important part. A lot of people don't really know who they having kids with.
I'm finna tell y'all this. When I decided, we actually, in the act, and a little bit before that, I'm like, I want a baby. You know what I'm saying? He was like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah. So it's happening. He like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah. So I know when she was conceived, we intended for it, but we didn't have a foundation. So I know what you mean about the foundation part. He already had children, so I thought he was a really good father because of how he was. I was on the outside looking in, thinking like, damn, he fighting for his kids. He fighting with his baby mamas about his kids. Tricked the shit out of me. He wasn't that. So I had a kid. And then when I had my kid, like, it was a 360.
It wasn't the same.
I mean, like, when I decided I didn't want to be with him, he wouldn't even come pick her up. He wouldn't buy like diapers and Like
a lot of men do that.
Yeah.
That shit's so lame.
Yeah, so like when I did have the baby and I was like, I don't want to be with you no more. I mean, he was like,
well, I don't want nothing to do with the kid.
I don't want nothing to do with the kid.
That's disgusting.
And it took like a year for him to like try to start doing shit.
Yeah, it's a lot of men who do that lame ass shit. Like
yeah.
if you don't want to be with me, then I'm not gonna take care of my kids.
Yeah,
And
that shit was horrible.
That shit lame as hell. But
Desperate.
it's a lot of men who do that shit, and I've seen that. And again, like you said, these people, they're not caring about their kids' mental health. They're too busy worried about who you about to go talk to, what you about to go do. Like, no, brother, you don't honestly want to be with me. And you don't want nobody else to be around me. Like, that's just the weirdest shit where dudes don't want to really be with their child's mother or just relationship period. They don't want nobody else to have them.
That's the possession. You wanna, like, I want to possess you. I don't want you, but I don't want nobody else to have you.
Because us men, we just got big pride and ego, man, and it sucks because, you know, motherfuckers just talk so much shit. So you could be, you could not be with this person, but you know that there's another nigga who don't like you. You know what I mean? So he'll just go try to talk to your ex or your BM or whatever just to get back at you. And like you said, we're not together, so technically I really can't even tell you. You know what I mean? So, and then on top of that, niggas is just so honorary. So they'll talk to your ex or your ego and be like, yeah, nigga, we done smacked your BM and da-da-da. Niggas just do weird shit. But again, at the end of the day, you know what? It's not even about my ego no more. I don't have the right to tell you what to do.
Right.
I don't have the right to tell you who not to talk to. If I'm not willing to commit to you as a man, if I'm not willing to give you what you want, I don't have the right to tell you who to date. Damn sure I have the right to put you in a cage and tell you can't talk to nobody else. You know what I mean? But you're right. Us men, we do have egos. And regardless whatever man say or not, I'm my baby mama, this or that, every nigga got to go through that phase where you got to, you know, shit, let her go. If you're not going to do what's right for your kid or you're not going to handle your business, you gotta do that.
Right.
But a lot of men can't. So they're going to just throw everything away. I'm not taking care of my kid. If you're going to talk to another nigga, I don't want to be around you. I ain't taking care of my kid. I ain't doing nothing. Like, damn, nigga, you want to do right by me? And you right, you want to do right by me.
And the kids?
Right, but you still want me to be around you? Like this, like I said, you right, the male ego is very fragile. And as we get older, we get better with our pride and ego. Honestly, man.
Hopefully, we gonna pray for some of you niggas.
Oh no, that's a fact.
Some of them never grow up.
Women have egos too.
Yeah, we do.
Nah, for sure. Wait, what you mean by that though? Elaborate on the egos.
I don't want to give away the sauce.
Yeah.
I see how you got real curious.
You can't be. Hey, just be realistic, baby. You gotta get to the sauce.
Curious.
This is what we brought you on here for. This is what we brought you here for.
I'm gonna give you a little razzle dazzle.
Give me a little razzle dazzle.
I'm not gonna give you the sauce. So women have egos too. So like you said, how Kelsey be feeling a certain way about a dude, but she don't go air it out. He would never know how she feel. He'll know she like him, but he won't know the effect that he really has. Because the ego, baby, we not finna do it.
Can't go outside.
Can't go outside. Like, damn, I want to talk to you, but I called you last time. I'm not doing it this time. That type of ego.
I definitely understand that, man. Think about
that's just the surface. It get deeper than that.
I know it get deep because y'all egos be fucked up.
We be
like
winning.
Y'all possessiveness is.
We know how to.
Baby,
the
women
out there.
listen, baby, go cold on you. Oh, we talk for 10 days, but you acting weird. All right.
But y'all see the thing about y'all a lot of women. Y'all possessiveness be fucking y'all up sometimes though. Y'all be trying to possess niggas who ain't shit, who really don't care about y'all, and y'all really be trying to claim niggas. It be so funny to me when I be seeing women fight over a piece of shit. Like this nigga, this person, men or women, because men and women both do it. They would literally be fighting over the piece of, oh, this is my piece of shit. No, this is my piece of shit. They would literally be arguing and fighting and being mad over this nigga who are female, who's not about anything and wanna be possessive, but it be more about ego.
Yeah.
Oh, he's still over here, girl. That's the lamest shit ever. He over here.
I be checking myself. I'm like, it's really my ego.
Yeah.
It's not really. I know it, but it's really my ego.
Fighting over this nigga and oh yeah, girl, he's still over here fucking with me. Yeah, he might be over there, but he still be pulling up. Like you think that's really a?
Nah, I don't be saying shit like.
You really think that's a? You know? You really think that's a? You know, a strike to? Right, you think that's a strike as a woman?
That's a turn off.
Yeah, that's weird.
Women do that. Oh, he's still over here.
No, they do.
Posting videos of niggas and shit, and you know what I mean? Yeah, he over here did it. Like women really think that's a strike to be visiting a so-called happy home or some shit. Like, no, that's not a strike. You think that's cute that you fucking with another girl's nigga some shit, and you think that that he wants you some shit like no, he the one winning.
Yeah,
he got y'all fighting over each other, and he ain't shit. And he's winning. I got both of y'all fighting over me, And
I ain't had to do nothing.
I ain't got to do shit.
I was just being me.
I ain't got to do shit. No, he pillow talking. Yeah, Kelsey, she said this about you. Jessica, Kelsey said this. And Jessica, Kelsey, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He putting little nuggets in their ear, little shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when women don't be mentally tough or don't have no real mentors to talk to them. A lot of women and men don't have mentors who gonna be like, hey, chill the fuck out. This ain't what it is. You like a fucking goofy right now.
Or they friends like be agging it on like.
Facts. Facts. They got a bunch of goofy ass friends. They got a clowns and the whole clown show.
Sometimes to me it just boils down to self-awareness. Like if I feel like I'm being extra with some shit, or I feel like I'm in my feelings about a dude, and I logically think about it, I'm like, if another bitch told me this situation, what would I say about her? And I'd be like, bitch, you're dumb. So I'm like, Disha, you're dumb.
How long
so
did it take you to get to that place? How long did it take you to get to that place? Because you know when women are young,
because everybody not there.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, you mean to what? Be like self-aware?
Yeah, be self-aware, like mentally as a woman, to not be fighting.
So we all have slip-ups because that emotion does take over. And so if you really feel like you love somebody, you make exceptions for a lot of bullshit. But I've always been self-aware to the point where I'm like, I keep telling myself this shit. Yeah, like this shit ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? Like if your homegirl came and told you this shit, what would you say? It's been like that since I was like in high school, honestly. It's not really, it's hard to play.
But everybody have those.
Everybody had exceptions, including me.
Everybody will deal with somebody knowing they ain't shit.
Facts. I ain't about to send this podcast and Cap. No, I did it a couple times. My damn self fucking with a female, knowing damn well I should not be talking to her. You know what I mean? Giving a chance after fucking chance. Well, I don't give them that many fucking chances, but a chance. A goddamn chance.
You gonna get
I gave a lot of chances. I'm not gonna lie.
And you know, when you got a kid with somebody, you gonna give them hella chances. Yeah. And every year that a man, you know what I mean, I hate to give away this fucking sauce, but every year, every year a man has with a woman he can cheat. So every year, if I'm together with you for 5 years, I got 5 times that you gonna take me back. Because women, y'all look at it.
I'm gonna tell this nigga a secret. I'm finna give away some
Tell me a secret.
Every time a woman forgives a man, she falls out of love with him. Every time a man is forgiven by a woman, he falls in love with her. So y'all never gonna meet. So yeah, she gonna forgive you 5 times.
I disagree.
But she's gonna be planning an exit while he feel like she's loyal. Cause men have loyalty mixed up. They feel like when bitches stay down through cheating and shit, that's loyal. And you can't lie. A lot of young men, even men your age, feel like a loyal woman is somebody who gonna let them dog them out and stick around. So he like, damn, she really love me. Cause they have mama complexes.
But you really don't know she mentally.
You really don't know she already packing. Mentally, she's already packing.
I don't think she's packing. I think she's, more self-aware. But I don't think she's packing. I think
this is coming from experience. Every time I forgave him, I made a mental note. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna leave this motherfucker.
But you still have some hope, though. You still have some hope that he's gonna get right.
No, I didn't have hope. It's just that you need a breaking point. Some people can just have
strong
will.
So what made you forgive then? You had to have some hope to forgive that he's gonna get right.
It wasn't about forgiving him. It was about needing the push. Some people just need you to continue to fuck them over so they can be completely done. Because some women, when they dump you, they not done all the way. And I ain't that type of person. I'm not gonna dump you knowing that I still love you.
Okay.
When I dump your ass.
So love and hope ain't the same.
No, it's the idea of a person. So a lot of us women fall in love with.
Idea is not hope neither.
The idea of a person is not hope. It's something you create. It's something that person showed you initially. Because a lot of niggas.
So what's your definition of hope?
So can I just explain what I'm
trying to?
You can Google it if you like.
You keep saying.
But anyway, you can create the idea of a person. So say for instance, you meet a dude. He taking you out. He being real sweet, but then he flip. You holding on to that idea. You holding on to what he gave you.
That's hope.
How is that? I ain't hoping it comes. I'm not hoping it comes back. No, I'm not hoping it comes. Y'all gotta understand.
You're hoping
that somebody's gonna stay the same.
Thank you. You're hoping that that man.
I'm not hoping that he's gonna stay the same.
No, you're hoping that you're gonna see that again. You're hoping that you're gonna see that good side.
I haven't let go of that.
Which is cool though, but that's what hope is.
Okay,
that's what hope is. Thank you.
That's
what hope is.
You know what HOP?
Yeah, you
know. But anyway, okay, so we hope. Yeah. You're hoping that he comes back, or it's Stockholm fucking syndrome, and he got your brain set up to where when he do something nice, it's a reward. That's what narcissism is, and it's not. It has nothing to do with hope. It's a chemical. It's chemical.
You literally
anybody out there that knows psychology. It's chemical. It has nothing to do with hope. You're seeking a reward. It has nothing to do with hope. It's the fact that if you do something good, he's going to reward you with nice behavior. But then he's going to be an asshole, so you stick around for the reward. It has nothing to do with hope.
Right.
It's an
You're
instant
sticking around for
gratification.
something, hoping that you get that
No,
award.
it's the
It is what it
gratification.
is. But again, like I said,
But anywho, yeah. So, moving along.
So, you know, what I'm saying is that, what I was saying is about the whole 5 years, whatever, every year that a man get in a relationship with a woman, we stated, because women, y'all say it's the stupidest shit ever. We've been together for 5 years. Why would I throw this away? We've been together not knowing men. We don't care about time. We care about right now. We don't give shit about time. And women got to get that through y'all head. Y'all will forgive shit. Oh, it's been 5 years. I'm going to forgive him. That, like, we don't care about that. You care about that. We don't give no fuck. But we do know, you know, unfortunately, there's narcissists and there's men who know they can manipulate women because we know y'all feel like that. We know, oh, she going to give me, I got 3 years in. She ain't going to leave me. You know what I mean? So men it's fucked up. It's fucked up that
men think like this.
Of course.
So
But it's a duh.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they definitely think like that. So, all of them not narcissists, but they definitely got personality disorders for sure. Like most.
Well, men think like that, but I'm just saying this. So if women know men think like that, I guess you.
I didn't think that men think like that.
Right. So I'm trying to say you know that because you done been through some shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, a lot of women don't know men think like that. They think that we care about that 5 years just like y'all do. No, we do not. It's not. We care about right now. That's why when women have babies and they get bigger and shit like that, and their body start changing, and their attitude start changing and shit. No, I don't care about, you know what I mean, the 5 years we had together. No, I want you, who I meant you to be. You're no longer her, so I'm going to move around. That's how men be looking at women. That's why a lot of times
childish.
It's not childish.
It is.
It's not childish to a degree because you changed. You know what I mean? You changed.
Everybody changes.
Which is cool.
That's to me, that's childish.
How is it childish? Because this is what I love. This is what I fell in love with.
Then why your dumb ass get me pregnant? Thinking I'ma still be the same after a baby. That's so childish.
The baby, you should have said
That's
that.
childish thinking.
Let me. You know what? And I can't be mad at you, but the thing about it is, you still have. I don't expect you to go snap right back after you have a baby.
But you want me to go back to that little.
I need you to go. I need you to be who I met. Because if I get fat,
that's childish.
After I get fat, let's say we together and I get fat and disgusting, and I'm not the man who you originally met.
Let's be honest.
You're not gonna be happy.
Let's be honest. Women don't even care about shit
like that.
They
definitely
do.
They
Most
definitely
women
do.
don't care about shit like
do.
that. So if you meet a dude and he pick up weight, you ain't gonna want him no more.
It's certain.
It's levels. If he gets to a point.
Now, if you fat and sloppy and not moving, I have.
It's not even fat.
Because now you weighing on me.
It's not even fat.
It's
not even fat and sloppy and not moving. It's just to a point where, bet you met me like this. You was attracted to this. And now I look nothing like this.
You can't get unattracted
you know what
to somebody.
Yes, you can definitely get unattracted to somebody.
But I'm saying that most women don't think like that.
Nah.
I'm not saying it's off the table. I'm saying that's not what most women think.
What they do
that's why you see people that's been together for years and they husband big now.
Yeah, I mean,
men think about it more than women.
Of course.
Most men don't. I mean, most women don't think like
that. If he's getting fat and ugly, disgusting, he better have a bag. It's point break, period. That's the only thing they're going to say.
That's not what it boils down to.
It definitely does. See, you're not going to stay.
Need therapy, man. Like, what
is your
cynical ass personality
Well, no,
from?
I'm just a realistic person.
No, you're not.
I'm sorry if you don't understand.
You're not.
I'm sorry if you don't understand that finances rule the world.
No, it rules your world.
No, it does not.
Like, what the fuck?
It's true because you had to go get your nails done.
Niggas could be big as hell. I can cry.
Niggas that nobody would ever date, but they got a bag.
Thank you.
Okay,
thank you. Rick Ross.
Rick
Ross.
Rick Ross was already fat, baby.
Which is cool, but if he was broke, but if he was broke in the club with that fucking wandering eye, he did not. He did not.
Why would you say that? Because he fat.
He did not have the level of bitches he had now.
Admit it.
Yes, fat niggas don't get bitches.
Miami is full of bad bitches.
And he wasn't getting none. He was not.
You knew him?
Kelsey, Miami.
That was your homeboy?
Kelsey.
Was that your homeboy?
Let's ask Kelsey. Let's get a different opinion.
Cause he's speaking like he kicked it with
Let's
this
get
man.
a different opinion. Kelsey, you just left Miami, right? What did you tell me about Miami? What is it?
Like everything is about the look.
Thank you. Rick Ross would tell you that.
Everything's about a bag.
Yes, in Miami it is.
He didn't have a bag he have now, but he had money.
Exactly. That's
so
my
why
point.
are you making it like he didn't have bad
That's
bitches
not what
then?
I'm saying. And you not listening. I said if he was broke and he was in the club with no money, A regular
Is that
fat
what Daryl
nigga.
said? Is that what
Yes,
Daryl
that's
said?
what I said.
I
Thank
don't
you.
remember that.
I know you don't. You be
You
talking.
didn't say that.
Yes, exactly what I said.
We're gonna run it back when it's over.
For sure. We got the recording, baby.
Yeah,
but
we gonna run it back.
when it's all said and done, if he was a regular fat nigga in the club, he came up to you, you would not give him the same level of attention.
If he was dressed the way he is now, I would.
Of course, because he got money. You keep going back to money. If he was a regular nigga,
So you saying?
Dusty,
So you
yes.
saying?
That's anybody though. That's not.
Thank you. So she just said money don't matter though.
But you're saying he has to have a bag.
Yes, a fat nigga has to have a bag.
No, he
No.
don't. It's
Yes.
women that like big men.
Which is cool, but they don't like broke big niggas.
No, nobody
Wants to broke
niggas.
anything, girl.
Okay then, so but even our average, even I don't know why we play this game. Why, like bigger women. Let's stop playing this
Okay,
game.
let's
Like,
get into it.
please, let's get into it. Stop playing this game like bigger women don't have it tougher than skinny petite women.
Facts.
Okay then, so why are we playing this game like it's not the opposite?
Because
I know
women are not
I'm
like
around.
men.
No, they
Men
definitely
are
are.
more
How you gonna
superficial
tell me
than
I'm
women?
around men constantly? I got partners who are big, and we walk into the same space. He's not getting the bitches I get.
Because the bitches that you want
No, they don't
ass
want him. He
niggas.
can't
That's
get-
why.
which is cool.
You have women that don't care.
Who has, of course, but who has more emotion? Who's getting more bitches? A fat nigga or a nigga who's in shape?
I don't know what
Oh,
this fat nigga look like.
Take her off the podcast.
That shit matters.
Take her
Y'all
off.
want me
This
to
is
give.
be realistic.
You want me to give? No.
Okay.
He want me to give an answer.
No, I
or
want you the
something.
truth.
He want me
I don't want to give you
He
anything.
want me to give him a direct answer.
That's a direct.
A skinny nigga over a fat.
Hey, y'all
nigga.
turn
First
her
of
up.
all, I don't like
In
skinny
the
niggas.
comments,
That's number one.
which is
I like
cool.
niggas that got meat on them. You can't be skinny. I don't want no nigga who feel like he ripped. That shit sexy to me. If you ain't fluffy, I don't want to be around your ass.
That's what's up.
Like I said, every woman has a different preference. So you can't
We
say
know
a
that.
fat nigga ain't
We
getting
know
no
that.
play.
I
I
never
done seen
said
fat
that.
niggas with bad bitches
Of course.
and they don't always
Of course.
have money.
Of course.
They don't always have
There's
money.
exception to the rules. There's always exception to the rules. Kelsey, I'm asking.
Now we want to talk about
Kelsey, because you keep talking about exceptions. Kelsey, I'm asking you a direct question. Do fat niggas get as much play as a man that's in shape? Yes or no, Kelsey?
Honestly.
Thank you. It's a simple. Of course, we know that. We know it's not nothing to even
That's
argue
just
about.
like-
That's life.
It's just like a girl with a body and
Come
then a big
on.
girl. Like,
Thank
you. know,
you.
it's like
First of all,
black people do like
Of
big
course.
girls.
The,
Of
the
course.
big girl
We can
thing
t-
is the big girl thing is different because niggas be
It's
having
not
fetishes.
different.
Niggas be having fetishes for big girls, but won't be seen publicly with them, but they still
Big
get
girls
play.
get more motion
Big
than
dudes,
fat niggas.
A skinny girl can
you
be
talking
seen
about?
with a big dude and don't nobody
Pretty
care. But when
girls-
a skinny man is seen with a big woman, the world is like in an
Yeah,
uproar.
that's
It means so much, and I don't understand
Big girls with pretty faces get more motion than big niggas with cute faces. They get way more motion. And Kelsey, she knows that.
Yeah,
I like
I
a big
don't-
fresh
They get
nigga.
way
I
more
don't-
I
motion.
like
I'm
a
sorry.
big nigga, but
I like a
I
big
don't
fresh
like
nigga. I'm
and
sorry.
I'm
And Kelsey
big.
don't even talk to big niggas.
And I'm big.
She don't even
But
talk to
that's
big
her
niggas.
preference, though.
Okay then. So
Normally, big people don't want to be with big people. I'm just stating a fact.
No, yeah, that's what I
The
said.
shit is awkward.
I'm
Like,
big, and I don't even like.
but that's
Thank you.
normal though.
Thank you.
For a big person to not be
But
with
Rick
another big
Ross,
person.
But
I
you're
like
not-
Rick Ross though.
But
I like
it's
his
big,
demeanor.
but it's
I
big,
like.
but
No.
it's Rick Ross with big women.
you like Rick Ross. You
Exactly.
like Rick
He's
Ross
within a
now.
room.
You like his personality. You like his persona.
Yeah, I don't
You
know how
like
he
the
was
boss.
back then.
I don't know
Thank
how he
you. You
was
like him
before
being
that.
a boss.
But I've seen him.
You're
on
not
tapes and
attracted to
shit,
him. You're not saying Rick
and he
Ross
was
is
still
cute.
fresh.
No,
He
you're
not-
wasn't wearing Versace, but he was still
Which is
fresh.
cool. I'm not
He was a
saying- I'm not
fresh-ass
saying
nigga, even
that
before
he's
he had
not.
the paper.
So, but you can be attracted to somebody just by their demeanor.
Thank you.
Not by
Because he's
their
not
looks.
attractive. Let's be real. The Lil Wayne was a broke
He's
ass
ugly,
nigga.
but he's
Thank
ugly.
you. But
He's
that's my
ugly with
point.
money.
Which is cool, but there's a lot of women who think he's attractive.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, we gotta wake up and be real. You can't sit on a podcast and say fat niggas got the same motion. An average fat nigga and an average nigga who's built with the same amount of bread getting the same motion.
What's
they're
your
not.
example of fat though?
They're not though. We know
We
what
talking
big.
Rod Wave fat?
No, I'm talking about whatever you feel like. I'm talking about whatever you feel like is
Because
fat.
they feel like Gunna is fat and I don't.
Which is cool
No,
though.
Gunna
Which
not.
is,
They was
Body
I-
shaming him.
We
which is
talking about
cool.
Rick
Some
Ross
people.
Rick Ross fat is a cool fat.
And that's your opinion though. Most
I get that
women,
nigga
most
point.
women are not looking
Yeah.
at it like that.
Yeah.
He don't have the same motion. So you don't sit on the
I'm sorry, he
podcast.
fresh as fuck.
Which
Like,
of course he
wake
got
up.
money.
But now
He
you
has
got-
money.
You keep
Of
saying
course.
it's because he has money.
Yes.
The
In order
man-
to get fresh, you can't get fresh and be broke. Come on now.
Do you get fresh?
Yes, I
You
got
ain't got
free
Rick
money.
Ross money though, but
It
you're
doesn't
still fresh
matter
to
though.
us.
We're not talking
When
about
we
Rick
see
Ross.
you,
We're talking about broke. We're talking about broke niggas.
No, because
We're
you
talking
keep
about
saying
being
because he
broke.
got money.
Yes.
He has money. He had money before that.
There's niggas in Tulsa right now with my same money who are big niggas who don't got motion like that. Who don't have motion like me. There's certain niggas with my exact same amount of bread right now who are fat, who don't got motion like me. So at the end of the day, if he lost some weight and he's seen something different, it's gonna be different. Kelsey can speak from example as she's going through her, as Kelsey is going through her journey.
No, he is big and fresh, but
yes.
But what he's saying is 9 times out of 10, you know, women not just looking at the fat men. There is women who do like fat men.
Of course, we know that. But we talk about
said
majority.
women not just looking at the fat men, but women is looking at fat men.
Question to you. So do women who are more obese or more overweight, they got the same motion, and don't lie, they get the same attention as a woman who's petite and skinny or who's built? They're getting the same motion?
Yes.
Kelsey.
Yes.
All right, bet Kelsey.
It's men
are
that
women who are
you can't Kelsey pull
which
everybody.
is cool. Of course we're not gonna cool. We're not gonna put I didn't say Kelsey.
Now let's talk about you being big and fine. If you big and fine, yes, you can pull what I can pull.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, but Kelsey is the exception to the rule. Kelsey has a following. Kelsey know how to jump. We're not talking about Kelsey. We're talking about normal big women, and Kelsey got friends.
Big, raggedy, ugly women, no.
Hold on, you gotta let me finish.
No, if you big and raggedy, no.
Kelsey has friends who
motion.
are. Kelsey has friends who are attractive, who have cute faces, and who are big. They don't have as much motion as Kelsey does. They do not.
Yeah, that's true.
I know some of her friends who have cute faces and all that. They don't have the same motion.
What I'm saying is their personality is
you got to be honest, but just be realistic.
So
be
having
honest.
one big girl bigger than the other one not.
Hold on, you got to listen to the question. You keep answering random questions that have nothing to do with it.
Because you keep trying to
There's
compare
majority.
and contrast,
I'm not comparing
but it's more
anything.
elements than just being fat.
We're not talking about that though. We're talking about the majority. We're not talking about the people who got motion.
Bottom line,
majority
girl,
women as well,
I feel like a big fine bitch.
I'm talking to Kelsey. I'm not talking to you. I'm
No.
talking to Kelsey. I'm
She
talking
already
to Kelsey.
answered your question.
I'm not. You don't even know my question. You
running
won't let
it
me
back
answer
so
it.
she can answer it
You're
again.
not letting me
What's
answer
the
it.
question? What's the question?
Thank you,
What's the
Kelsey.
question?
Thank you, Kelsey.
What's the question?
Again, Kelsey, the question is, does big girls have the same motion
Now,
as
this
a
man
woman?
already-
She won't
this
even.
man already
And she won't
asked
even.
that.
No, I did not. You
Oh,
ain't let me
yes, you
finish.
did.
I asked it.
No, they don't have the same motion.
That's
Thank you.
Kelsey's opinion.
Thank
Y'all both
you.
agree. I
It's not
disagree.
an opinion.
It is.
It's not an opinion. You live in
It's
La.
just a
You're living in
9
La
times
La
out of
Land.
10,
It's not an
It's-
opinion.
I
You're not
disagree.
getting that. These women are not walking into a room and all the men are going after. Kelsey be with badass women in Miami, and
I
she
disagree.
see what happens when they walk in the room. She
What
see
happened
the
when
difference.
Kelsey walk in the room?
We're not talking. You keep trying to do
She's
these
big, though.
caveats.
But
You
she's
keep trying to do
big,
these
though.
caveats.
He's
Thank
saying
you.
that you
Thank
attraction to
you.
the room.
She
Oh,
is.
listen,
I mean,
She
that's
is.
right.
All right,
Attention
let me
to the
explain.
room.
Let me explain.
Thank
Go
you.
ahead.
So, I be, you know, with bitches, fake bodies,
Let's
fake
get it.
booties,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Body. But of course, Miami is all about the look. So of course there is gonna be men that look at me because I look different from everybody else. But, you know, 8 times out of, 10,
We gonna say 6 times out of 10.
okay,
That's
6
still
times,
more.
6
That's still the
times out of 10.
majority. That's
Yeah.
still the
Yeah,
majority.
6 times out of 10,
Yeah.
you know, they going, with that, which is fine. That's preference.
And be
But that's just society.
Right.
Maybe I like the way you put it.
Thank you.
It's
But
of course,
thank you.
of
Because
course,
maybe
of
it's
course.
an
I love you.
asshole.
Thank you.
And maybe it's the
You
asshole
like
in
no,
you.
but Kelsey, that bitch.
Yeah, because it's like he put this horrible image on fat.
No, you're putting it.
No,
I never
you
said it.
are.
No, you are.
9 times out of 10.
No, it's the
A
truth.
fat nigga gotta have a bag.
It's the truth.
That's
It's the
not
truth.
fucking
It is.
true.
A fat nigga has to have
No,
a
you
bag.
fucking don't.
So where does pay when you weigh comes from?
That comes from people like you.
The truth. It's the truth.
No, that comes
Yes.
from people
Oh
like
my
your
God.
ass.
It's the
Alright, y'all
truth.
just gonna agree to disagree.
Walking around
It's not-
making
it's
big
not- it's
people
not
feel
even-
like
it's
they
not
gotta
even
have money
agree
for
to
love. That
disagree.
shit is false.
Yes, you do.
No, you
Yes,
don't.
you
Girl,
do.
girl,
A
you
man.
don't have to have money.
So a homeless nigga,
Oh my God.
so a homeless man can go ahead and get any woman he wants.
We talking about a fat nigga.
No. We're talking about money now.
No,
We're talking
you
about money
said-
now.
okay,
We're talking
well,
about
yeah.
money now.
You see how
No,
you go
we're
from
talking
one
about
to the
money.
next?
No, you just literally
When his
said.
shit don't
You
make
just
sense,
literally
you wanna go
said.
to another
No, it's
topic.
okay. You're not staying on point. You
No,
just
you're
literally
not.
just
You
said.
just brought up a
you
homeless
just-
man.
She just literally said 2 seconds ago, you don't have to have money to have a relationship.
You said
right?
what is pay
right?
what you
No,
money.
did you say that?
You said what
yes,
is pay what you
correct.
money.
So we're talking about money now,
what
right?
Is pay what you
Are we
money.
talking about money now,
Did
right?
you say what is
Of
pay
course
what
I
you
said
money?
that.
Okay,
Exactly.
so that's what we're talking about.
Exactly. But you just said, you don't have to have money. You were talking about money.
Girl, man, we could go back and forth all day. Bottom line
right.
is, I don't believe that you have to have money if you're fat to have somebody like
and
you.
that's not.
Girl,
That's not what I
so.
said. That's not what I said. Explain to again, Kelsey.
You said big
You're not
niggas
listening.
need a bag.
They do. They do. They do.
That means big
They
niggas
do.
need money in order for
So
bitches
do
to
big-
fuck with
Do
them.
big girls need a bag?
Majority of big women, and she ain't let me finish.
Tread lightly.
She can't even hold
because
it.
they beat
She
your
can't even
ass
hold
up
it.
and tear
She
his
can't even hold it. She
motherfucking
can't even
head
hold
out.
it. I don't tread anything. I tell the truth.
Okay,
When it's
well,
all
go
said
ahead.
and
Big
done,
step, we'll go
when it's all
ahead.
said and done, yes, most big women have to pay for attention. Let's stop playing, acting like big women get finesse. You keep trying to equate every woman to Kelsey.
Skinny
They're not
women
Kelsey.
get used all the time, so really,
Of course,
every bitch
duh.
need a bag.
Why do you keep? See, your arguments are so trash because all you do is go right back.
How's my argument trash?
Because all you do
My
is go
argument
back.
sense.
Because all you do is go back and say,
When you start attacking
"Are
me,
you?"
that
I'm
means
not.
I'm right.
Oh, that's how you feel.
No, that's a fact.
That's how you feel. The beautiful thing is recorded, so you can
When
watch
you
it
start
back.
attacking my,
It's
okay,
not
when
though.
you start
It's
attacking what I'm
not.
saying,
It's not.
that means that
because
I'm
all
right.
you do, the problem with you is when you start losing, you start trying to talk over me. Let me finish mine.
How many
See,
times
there
did
you
you
go,
talk
and there
over
we
me?
go.
Come
There
on,
we
y'all.
But how
go.
many times
There
did
you
talk
go.
over me?
When you talk over me, it lets me know that I'm winning. But
Sure.
anyways,
Go right on ahead and
lets me
win.
know when I'm winning.
Get your
Goddamn
W.
it.
Get your W.
And let me know.
Get your W.
So what I'm going to say is, again, since she don't want to be realistic on Be a Realistic Podcast, and she about to interrupt me again, when it's all said and done, we have to be real. Majority of women, big women, and I want Kelsey's opinion, majority of big women, they're getting used. I don't want to say that. A lot of big women are getting used for money, just like big niggas who don't got motion, who are not attractive, they're getting used. A lot of niggas who are big, they're be called tricks. They gotta go pay for pool nanny. When you go into a strip club, it's a lot of big niggas in there. You know what I mean? We sitting on this podcast acting like it's not the truth. Is there exceptions to the rules? Are there big niggas with motion? Yes. Are there pretty big girls? Yes. But we have to tell the truth. So what she does is say, like, okay, I say I'm 6'5". You ain't the only 6'5" nigga. I know that, but I'm not. There's not too many niggas who are 6'5". It's the same thing with big niggas. There's not too many big niggas who can walk in the room and pick any woman in here and go get her. Kelsey with these bad women who can literally walk into this room and go get any man that they want. We're just being realistic. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's okay. I'm not saying this is the way the world needs to be, but if I'm going to explain this to my daughter and my kids, I'm not going to send it to the world and say, oh, go into the world, baby, and everything is equal, and no matter what you do, no matter what you look like, no matter what you smell like, you're going to be able to get whatever you want. That's not the truth. It's not the truth. And you know why I know? Because I was a bum-ass nigga, and, I wasn't making nothing what I'm making now, and I didn't have emotion that I was the same person. I was cool, chill. I was the exact same person.
Maybe the money made you a different person.
No, it did not make me a different person. I'm the exact same person.
Maybe it made you more confident, so you
It's
exuded
not.
that instead of feeling like you was a bum.
It's not.
And so motherfuckers thought you was a bum. So people weren't fucking with you because you didn't give off what you give off now. Now that you have money. You ever thought of that? No. Because you feel like that you was a bum, you didn't have no money, and now that you got it, the only chances is that it's the money that made that. It's the money that caused that to happen. The money probably gave you confidence and made you, stand out.
Money do give you confidence.
Exactly. That's why now motherfuckers is fucking with you.
Can I
Probably
talk?
when you was broke, you felt like you was broke, so people weren't fucking with that.
Is it okay if I talk right now?
Well, I wasn't done talking.
All right, continue. Let me know when I'm ready.
Okay,
Let me know when I
thank
can
you.
talk.
Now let's go back to you talking about sending your kids out in the world, saying that you gonna be realistic with them and all of that. That's cool, but that don't pertain to nobody being fat. Like that's not gonna help your kid telling them fat people need bread. Let's be realistic. You went to a whole different thing talking about sending your kids out being real. Now let's go back to the fact that fat niggas probably have money. And he said big girls get used, right? Mm-hmm. Don't skinny girls get used?
Yeah.
Don't skinny niggas get used?
Everybody
get used. My thing is, why you putting emphasis on the fat motherfuckers? I'm sorry, the bigger people.
Look at her.
Cause damn, they gonna eat me up too. But I like y'all, and I feel like y'all can have what y'all want. Y'all don't need no motherfucking brain. You just gotta have personality, and don't let people tell you need a bag for somebody to like you. That shit is absurd.
Can I talk now?
No, I ain't done yet. No, and I ain't done.
Yeah.
You
Can
talk
we
for
talk
30
now?
damn minutes. No, go ahead.
Yeah. See, the problem is that you keep trying to put a negative emphasis on the truth. That's the issue. Like, it's the truth. It's never wrong. I'm not saying it's anything wrong with being big. I'm not saying it's anything wrong with anything. You keep trying to put an emphasis on it, and you're taking it a certain way. You know what I mean? Probably from your life experiences. That's not what I'm saying at all when I'm talking. What I'm saying is that when we move around in the world, in order to get the results that you want, and you have to do and look like certain ways. So if I am a big nigga and am overweight, and I want to talk to what an attractive woman is today and to today's societal standards, if I want that girl, I know I have to present myself in a certain way in order to get this woman, because she's not naturally attracted to me.
Which is true.
You know what I mean? So again, if I can say it nicer, again, when I'm on a podcast, I'm speaking for entertainment. You know what I mean? We turning it up. So when I'm talking, don't take it as, oh, da, 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 da. No, I can break it down like that where it can be more palatable, so it tastes a little bit better. But I'm literally saying the exact same thing. This man has to have resources. So if I'm a big nigga and people, and that's the problem, is that it's like we gotta stop like going over big people plights or just people plights, period. Kelsey knows what she goes through. Big people know what they go through on a daily basis. You know what I mean? They go through. So for us to sit here on the podcast and act like they don't go through struggles, or they don't have it harder, you know what I mean? That's not cool. It's not the truth. We know that they have it harder than regular people. That's where fat shaming comes from. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I'm not saying this stuff to shame these people or to disrespect these people or none of that. But if I got a big nigga in my crew and he don't want to work out, I'm going to tell him the truth. Hey, bro, go get that bag. You want this girl right here? I'm going to keep it a beat. Hey, bro, go get this money so you can put that shit on. You can be fresh like you like y'all big niggas. You can smell good. You can do your shit and go get her, because the only how you going to get this girl, if you stand above everybody else. You have to do something to put yourself on a different level. You know what I mean? You have to do something to put yourself to the next level. So at the end of the day, I'm not saying this to disrespect big people. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying we live in the real world. We live in reality. And in order to get the results that you want, you got to play the game. It just is what it is.
So fat shaming is a thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? People do get treated differently because they are bigger. Like, that will always be a thing, I feel like. But I don't feel like, I mean, I've heard niggas be like, big bitches, they gonna take care of you. You know, I've heard like shit like that.
And it's fucked up because they're preying on their low self-esteem. And they do it with big niggas too, though. I got big partners.
That's the only point that
of course, I agree with you.
And people automatically assume because somebody's bigger, they're insecure.
That's all I'm trying to push out.
And I never said, but you gotta understand, I never said that they don't, though. You see, when I make those points, you automatically go and say, well, skinny girls do it too. I said, I never said they didn't. I never said that one time.
But the way that you said, it's like it's only meant for them. That's why I'm.
If I do not say it directly, then don't take it as. If it does not come out my mouth, then don't take it as that.
You said big niggas or big women have to have bags. What you should have, or I ain't gonna say what you should have said, but it just comes off as for that standard, for that size of person, they need. But everybody get used. Fine ass women that's thin. But listen, the women with the badass bodies get used too. They get used too.
Of course.
So you putting emphasis on these big people saying in order for you to have this, you need a bag.
So who's getting used more?
But
who's getting used more?
So now we going with who getting used more.
I'm asking you a question. We talking about when I talk.
You want me to have the same veil over my eyes?
I do not want you to have no veil. I don't want you to have no veil. I want you to have the truth.
So when I give you this answer, you gonna say it's not
realistic? Well, no, I'm not gonna say that. When I talk in majority. I don't talk in the minority. That's what I keep saying. You keep thinking about the minority. There's majority of pretty women are getting used and shit like that. Yes, some happen, but let's be real. If we poll women and big niggas, I got big partners who get used all the time. I have a brother who is big who get used all the time. Majority of these people are fat shamed, and they think of as people treat them as less, so their confidence is not built up just because society is fucked up. I'm not saying, you keep thinking I'm saying this shit like, oh, hoorah, da da da. I'm not saying this shit.
I never said that's how you said it. I just said you was focused.
Which is cool. No, I'm focused on the truth. I want to tell my son if he gets overweight the truth. I don't want to tell my son if he's overweight that he can go into the world and get exactly what this person who's in the gym every day gonna get out here.
That's ignorant as hell to me. That's just my opinion.
That's ignorant?
Yes.
To tell
that's
my
shallow.
son?
That's
shallow?
Yes.
Chelsea, how you feel about that?
As somebody that's big.
No, yeah.
No, your kids. You gonna like I just said. I'm going to tell my kid overweight. My son is overweight.
No, I wouldn't tell my kid that. No.
Which is cool. No, so you're gonna tell your kid that who's overweight that he can go get the? You're not gonna tell him that he gonna get the same thing.
I'm gonna tell them they can get whoever they want.
Even no, I'm talking about go get the exact same thing. You're gonna get treated the same. You're gonna tell your kid who's overweight that they're gonna go in the world and get treated the same.
There is fat shaming.
Thank
I just
you.
feel like bigger people.
There's skinny shaming. There's prejudice against black people.
But
There's all these different things.
Kid, like you gotta have.
I'm not going to say
get
it.
in
I'm not.
If you want to like.
I'm going to again. We are on a
But
podcast.
that's your preference. You gonna
no,
tell
it's
your
the
child
truth.
that.
Of
Yeah,
course I am.
that's your truth.
Because being overweight, when you hear overweight, you know what I mean? It's one thing if you are 6'5" and you 300, you can carry it comfortably. When they say overweight or obese, it means that you're at an unhealthy weight that
No
could
matter if
possibly
you
hurt
tall
you.
or not, you still overweight.
No, it's not. It's
Overweight
about
is
your height.
overweight.
No, I'm not saying you keep talking over me. I'm not saying because you're tall. The reason why I reference the height is because I can carry more weight because I'm taller. That's why they do your weight or how obese you is by how tall you are. Since I'm 6'5", I can comfortably carry 300 pounds and still be healthy. But a 5 foot,
hold on. I'm asking what they tell you you're overweight at 6'5" and 300 pounds.
No, because I'm 6'5".
So that's a good weight for somebody that's 6'5".
That's what I'm saying. So the only reason why I reference the height is just to say that. But at the end of the day, if somebody's 5 foot something and they're 300 pounds, they're obese, they're overweight. So we got to stop acting like being obese and overweight is healthy. I'm telling my son and my daughter this if they're overweight.
I feel what you're saying.
Yeah, because I want to make sure.
Because you're overweight, just you saying it like big people are unhealthy, but they're skinny people who's unhealthy.
Of course, but why? I'm not saying that they're not though.
But it's not the way he's delivering it. Yeah,
but I'm not saying you guys got to take my words as self value. That's not I'm delivering.
Like,
but I never said. So did I say? There's no skinny people who are unhealthy? Did I say that?
No, what you said is if you
did I say that? Did I say that?
No, but you said
I did not say that.
But you didn't say if my kid
that's how y'all
is skinny,
feel.
I'ma tell him.
Why would I? We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. Why would I?
I'm gonna tell them a certain thing because they're unhealthy.
Why would I?
But if skinny people can be unhealthy too, why wouldn't you tell your skinny ass child the same thing?
If they're unhealthy, I will.
Because
I never said I wouldn't.
like skinny people can be approached more, they're liked more. But if you have a fat ass child, you want to protect your child.
They are. It's the truth.
The emphasis is on the fat person.
Because we're talking about Fat Rick Ross. What are you talking about? Because we're talking about you're going all over the world. We're talking about obese. You keep going to other people. You keep going to skinny. We're not talking about skinny. We're talking about people who are obese right now.
But you're not going to understand our perspective of how you're saying it.
No, I'm talking about exactly. I'm talking about real world. Okay. That's why some people. Your real world. That's why people get results in the world and some people don't. Some people want to live in la la land and think they can get what everybody else can get, and they can't because they don't want to live in the real world. They want to think they can live in la la land where everybody can get an award and everybody can be this and that. No, not everybody can do everything. It's the truth. It is what it is. Yeah, I'm not going to give. I'm not going to know. Not with you though. Not with you.
So go with the fat people.
Not with you.
Don't try to bribe it.
I'm trying.
Well, say fat people can't get everything skinny people can.
That's the truth. That's the truth.
Thank you.
That's the truth.
Because that's what you
said. That's the truth. That's the world.
That's not true.
That is the truth.
That's what he's saying.
That is the truth. That is the truth.
It's not true.
They cannot. So they can get the same level of attention regularly that a person that the world. It's so funny because I'm not saying this in a fact to say that it's okay. I'm not saying none of this shit is okay. So let me finish my statement.
If you have
let me finish my
statement. Weight. So we know you don't.
Let me finish my statement. Of course, I know if I have an obese kid, yes, I'm going to make sure my kid. You're not listening to the words that I'm saying. When I say obese, that means that they're unhealthy. Yes, I'm going to tell my unhealthy
somebody can be
kid.
10 pounds overweight and the doctor say they obese. That don't mean they
That's fine though. That's fine. And if my kid goes to the doctor and they say they 10 pounds, I'm going to work with my kid to get them down.
But you're not working them down for health. You're working them
down
that's
for
because
health.
You feel like they won't be able to make it or get attention.
I'm not saying that they're not going to make it. Y'all keep putting words in my mouth. I'm going to give my kid the best chance to succeed. Why would I put some shit? Why do I allow my kid to get to a point where they're not going to be succeed? Can you succeed if you're bigger? Yes. Can you succeed if you're skinny? Yes. Can you succeed? No. If you're an alien? Yes. We know that it's possible, but we all know there's easier ways to get it. We know that the so-called pretty girl in school.
No, that's true because
we know it's easier. Come on now.
I feel like as a bigger person, you have to come.
Kelsey got to work harder. Kelsey got to work hard.
You got to come harder than you would than somebody slimmer would be. So I feel what you're saying, but
no, I get exactly. That's like saying a short nigga get the same attention as a tall nigga. Does he?
Bro, I'm not finna go back and forth.
I know it's okay. Cause I'm gonna hit them points.
I'm not finna go
I'm gonna
back
hit them
and forth
points,
with
man.
your
This be
perspective.
realistic, baby.
I'm not finna
This
go
be
back and
realistic,
forth.
baby.
Nah, this is what
Be
girls
realistic.
say
We gonna-
on
This
this
is what they always
podcast.
say.
Yeah,
This is not realistic.
Just be realistic, baby.
This is not realistic.
It is. It's the
No,
truth.
it's not.
So if you can honestly say that
This is
a big
your
man is getting the
perspective
exact
of the
same treatment as a man who's in shape, then you're not being realistic.
You need to talk. It's
It's
more.
okay. You're not gonna
it's
answer
more
that.
than
You're not gonna answer that
because
question.
if he's big and ugly, no, and then probably so.
So a ugly skinny
Skinny
nigga,
girls like
ugly
niggas.
skinny nigga, and a ugly fat nigga, who's getting the most attention out of these people?
Neither one
Who's
of
getting the
them.
most emotion?
They
That's
both
cap.
ugly.
That's cap.
Why would I go for a
the
skinny
skinny
ugly
man?
nigga?
The skinny
Because
man.
he's skinny.
Oh my God, we just living in a
I'ma
fake
go for
world.
him 'cause
We're
he's
living in a
skinny.
fake world. We're living in a fake world. It's crazy.
No, you're living in a
We're living
cynical
in a fake world.
and it's fine. You
So
probably had trauma. that led
Kelsey,
up
so
to
Kelsey,
these
so
perspectives.
Kelsey, quick question. You're going. We on the last podcast we talked about your surgery, right?
Yeah.
So, and we know you're not doing it just because you feel some type of way. You Kelsey, you big Kelsey, you got motion, you do your shit, you popping out here like a motherfucker. So when you drop down, you get to your ideal weight. Do you feel like you're going to get more attention or less attention?
Honestly,
Be real.
I feel like it would kind of be the same, but that's because who I am already though. Because I don't know. I haven't experienced it yet. So
Gotcha.
but what do
we
you
gonna have to come back to that.
but what do you anticipate
She don't know.
to
I
happen?
guess she's
What do you
saying she don't know.
anticipate? Do you have thoughts sometimes like, damn, the niggas that fuck?
I mean,
with me,
I
fuck
feel
with me
like
because
yeah.
I'm
I feel
big.
like if I lose a certain amount, I feel like yeah, I'm gonna get more attention.
Do you
Thank
feel
you.
like the niggas
Thank
that
you.
like
Thank
you like
you.
this is going to stop liking you?
Yeah,
So you feel like it'll be even, like you could gain some, you can lose some.
Yeah.
Thank you. So you feel like you have more attention, or you feel like you'll get less attention? You feel like your attention's going to go down? Or you feel like when
Just say it's gonna go up.
No,
He
see,
needs
it's
this.
okay. She does not.
He
It's
needs
okay.
this.
She want to live in La La
Just say
Land.
it's gonna go up.
She want to live. How
You
you gonna
literally
tell?
said you
How
feel
you
like
gonna
it's
tell
gonna be
Kelsey?
even.
Hold on. How
But
you
this
gonna
man said
let
you feel like
Kelsey
he's gonna
talk?
be
You're
more or
not
less.
Kelsey. Let Kelsey talk.
Kelsey,
She can
say
speak for
more.
herself.
Kelsey,
It's
say more.
Y'all
okay.
is so funny.
Kelsey,
yo.
say
Let her
more.
talk. Let
Y'all
her
so
talk.
funny. No, I do feel like it's gonna be even, but I do feel like me losing weight is gonna bring a different crowd. Yeah.
Okay, different crowd.
Yeah.
Okay, he hit
But
that
I've
forward.
always
Hey.
And he hit that
Hey.
forward.
I always got attention.
Hey.
You said
Hey.
different. He correlated
Hey.
We gotta
Hey.
end this podcast.
that with more. You said
Hey.
different. He
So
correlated
I'm
that
gonna
with
say
more.
I'm gonna drop the mic on that,
You
man.
said different.
I'm
and
gonna
he
drop
correlated that to
I'm
more.
gonna drop the mic on that
So
one,
different is
man.
more?
We
When we
gotta end
listen,
the podcast.
when we
Different
listen,
more.
well,
Okay.
she said a different type of attention.
Does
It's
that
all
mean
good,
more?
man. It's all good. It's
Does
all
it mean
good.
more?
She's doing it for a reason.
Does it mean
We don't have
more?
to talk about it.
Exactly.
She's doing it for a reason.
That
though.
has nothing to do with it.
It
She
has
said
everything
more
to do
or
with
not.
it. She's doing it. It's
Answer
all
my
good.
question. Did she say
It's
more?
all good.
Answer me,
It's
girl. Did she
okay.
say more?
All right,
It's okay,
y'all.
man.
Y'all, this is episode
Yeah.
5.
Good.
Is this 5?
5.
Yeah, this,
You got a W
Wow.
right here, big
It's all
one,
good, man.
big dub. You feel me?
Y'all,
You got
I
little girl
do-
over here.
It's okay.
Look,
Pressed,
girl,
he's
you said
sweating and
little
whatnot.
She emotional,
Look
it's
at me,
okay.
cool as a cucumber.
Look at her.
You got girl over here, big sweating
It's
and all
okay.
that.
It's okay.
Like,
Look at her.
listen, he was passionate.
She's emotional. It's
Y'all
okay.
lose that weight. You ain't
okay,
getting nowhere
man.
in life if you don't.
Welcome to be realistic.
Welcome to
Nah,
be
that's not,
realistic.
we not putting that
I'm
out
definitely
there
not
like
pushing
that.
it.
Welcome
I
to be
feel like
realistic.
we can
Welcome
have
to
it
be
all.
realistic.
I feel like you create
right.
your own
You right.
reality.
Can they even hear you?
Willy Wonka.
I don't know. He probably
Willy
cut y'all.
Wonka.
Wait, who cut the
Nah, you
mic cut
on?
off?
You
on
on? No, you on, baby.
Trina got the mic cut off. Girl cut the mic
Nah,
off.
she
on
good,
y'all.
man. Let's be realistic. We're gonna live in the real world. We're gonna talk about the real shit, man. We're gonna have another guest, episode 6, man. It was amazing. Shout out to the special guest. You did a motherfucking thing,
thank you for
man.
coming through, D.
Appreciate you
And
for coming
she's
through,
starting,
man.
She's starting her own podcast too, so we gonna link it down in the
Don't
description.
don't worry, he ain't getting on. He gonna take my. He ain't coming on.
That's a fact, man.
He gonna take
That's
that
a fact,
shit.
man. I can't.
I don't need that.
I'm not going to. I'm not getting on the.
I don't
I'm not
need
getting
that
on the
cynical.
Wonderland
I don't need
podcast
that
where
cynical
anything can
shit.
happen. I'm not
Anything
getting on
can
the.
definitely happen. Don't
You can
let
do
that
anything
man
you
tell
can do.
Listen, you put your
I'm
mind
about to
to
turn.
it,
I'm about to turn
anything
to a
can
unicorn right now.
happen.
Oh,
Hey, all he gotta do is put a horn on his head and baby, he a unicorn. It's his world. He just
All
don't
right,
know
y'all,
it
we
yet.
out. Bye.